No, the Bar Sports and News back at you with another slip slapper. Let a few of y'all get on in here. Let's get it in. Let's roll. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all know what it's hitting for. Y'all see the title. Had some great games yesterday. What's up, D? You know that's what I'm about to get on. He might be the time to get the whole fucking story. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I say, bro, this is hard to watch, man. I salute to the young teams though. Salute to the young teams who want to play, who fighting, who really, putting that work in. You know what I mean? How you doing? Salute to the young teams, but boy, KD, boy, you went out like a sucker for real. I ain't never seen this type of stuff in my life, bro. Like, who duck real smoke? That shit, I ain't, man. That shit don't go like that, man. That shit crazy to me, man. And then it's the playoffs. It's not the regular season. What's up, Marlon? Salute, big brother. Top of the morning, all y'all, man. Listen, this is not the regular season, bro. This is the playoffs. You know what I mean? We didn't even seen She-Rock in 19 hobble through the playoffs. Come on, dog. If it ain't broke, nigga, I can play. That's just bottom line on that. A D card better than no card. You understand? And I'm just, bro, for the life of me, I can't understand this era, bro, for this specific reason. This is what y'all say y'all live for, the best against the best. You ain't gonna always be healthy, dog. You went through an 82 game season. What the fuck? You gonna have to play through some type of injury. If you're gonna sit down and have surgery, then fuck it. Just call it a wrap. I'm out for the whole playoffs. Act like a bitch then. Nigga know you punked out. You already was on his podcast after calling this man toxic. Now y'all laughing at y'all. Bro, y'all must be scared of this nigga or something. But I don't know what the fuck. Boy, you a whole hoe out here, like my nigga Mario said from that 504. Boy, you a whole hoe out here. Nigga, man, I'm never gonna respect you now, dog. You a fucking bitch, boy. It's all on the line, nigga. It's all on the muscle, nigga. Mano y mano. Everybody here. You missing your prime guard, you missing his. So what, man? Fuck. Get the fans what they came to see. And your bitch ass ducking that smoke. Come on, dog. You ducking, dog. You ducking the fucking highest order. The highest garbage. Bitch. Nigga. This nigga. Bruh, I can't believe what I just watched last night. And salute to the Rockets that did go out there and try to lay it on the line, dog. They fought, bro. They fought, bro. They fought. And that's all you can say, dog. But at the end of the day, they let that one slip away. You know, they gotta find ways. It's a goon. Bitch, you not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Please stop shooting that ugly ass hook, that push shot, bro. You dog, that's not even really a fucking hook shot. What the fuck? What's up, intelligence? Man, dog, what the fuck was that? Oh, you went 3 for 10 in the first, killing the drives, and you stepped doing. I'm like, man, take this nigga out, please. Just pick and roll with Capella and live that bitch. At least Capella gonna go get that bitch. He think he motherfucking Elijah Wine. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? He think you Will Chamberlain or something, bitch? I don't know that. Like, this shit hard to watch, bro. This shit is hard to watch. And KD, like I said, bro, I don't give a fuck what you do after this. You got your team down 1-0, dog, and I know you could have gave them 15 points on that bad knee, whatever the fuck wrong with you. Nigga, you played with an extra size shoe on before, bitch. So I know you could have played on that knee. Whatever made you do that, I don't know, bro. Like, you just a weird ass nigga, dog. Nigga can't keep feeling sorry for this era, and they ducking smoke, and they don't want to take on the challenge and the competition that's in front of them to get the respect that's due. You just want us to give it to you. No, I ain't giving y'all niggas nothing. Nigga ain't giving me nothing. I ain't giving you nothing, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all? That's y'all fucking problem. Y'all go out there, put up good numbers, don't get it done. Y'all jump team, jump ship. Y'all fuck up the league and you still want to get y'all credit for that bullshit? Man, stop playing with me, man. Ain't nobody rocking like that out here. But you fucking soft ass nigga. Salute, heck, baby. What's up, man, King? What's up, Bama Stan? Standard? What's down with it? That's what I'm saying, Bama. Listen, I watched that whole game, dog. I swear to God. If you would have told me Sagoon was gonna play scared like that, you could tell man. And salute the Greenleaf exclusive, man. Y'all go salute to my people, man. He dropped good content straight Houston all day. You heard me? Riding swangers around this thing. You feel me? But dog, he keep it real too. And when Ticket was trying to tell him they need a person like KD, I ain't expect them to get this KD though. For real, for real. And then you gotta think about it, bro. Check this out. I was always told once a person show you who they are, believe them, because we know you for having burn accounts. We know you for throwing your teammates under the bus, saying stupid shit like that. So when that shit came out about these dudes for the Houston Rockets, dog, whether you told it to somebody and they put it in the atmosphere, that shit had to come from you, dog, because that shit was too accurate. That shit was too accurate. It was already whispers in the wind that y'all was having trouble, or you was having trouble with them young dudes. But you ran your ass over there. You could have went anywhere. Why you run your ass over there if you weren't gonna help them dudes grow and put them in the right position? Since you supposed to be that veteran leadership, instead of talking about them and trying to throw them under the bus, what they can't do. So you gonna quit on them dudes? Well, that's bitch made shit, dog. Anybody out here say otherwise, dog? They soft as fuck too, dog. When I seen Scottie Pippen quit with a migraine and quit because he couldn't get the last shot, John said, bitch, I'm going to get you right here. You going to get the fuck from around me. What he did in 97, 98, that boy played with them back spasms. Give a fuck. Them 8 points counted too. You went out there and did it with Golden State, bitch. Had a nightly game five before you tore your little shit. You understand? Don't quit on them dudes, nigga. You ran your ass over there fucking with them dudes. Them dudes ain't do what Golden State did, ran behind your ass. Come over here. We need you. You come down here H-Town fucking with us, nigga. Fuck. Get your bitch ass from down here, man. We head bad nigga. All you want to do is blow that fucking ganja. And you talking about, I just want to play the game. Bitch, you don't know how to lead or nothing. The horse won't even follow you to the fucking water. He'll make your ass drink it, bitch. You drink it. Soft ass nigga. Y'all scared of this nigga, dog? Y'all already scared of this nigga, dog. This shit is fucking crazy. I never fathomed in 100 years that I ever see the competition get this watered down, where niggas be ducking, smoking, crying wolf, like they can't play with a hangnail up. I don't know, man. Like, come on, bro. I done seen niggas play through injuries, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. Meniscus tears and shit. Ain't gonna have surgery to the end of the season. They gave it all too. When that bitch came to him, they answered the bell. You understand? You can get double teamed. They try to take you out the game. There's other ways to still get open and get people the ball. Dog, you supposed to be the highest order. That's all I hear. This nigga is one of the best pure scorers in the league. So what the fuck you need a knee for? You still got one good knee. You ain't like both of them bitches shot. But you just ducking that smoke for some reason. I don't know why. And I caught on. The role player. Because first you got to know your history. Y'all claim y'all like these dudes, y'all praise these dudes, but you could tell you never watched these dudes. Because anytime you say something like that out your fucking mouth and don't know the fucking circumstance of the situation and why it happened, you a dumb fuck, nigga. I almost want to know what the fucking dumb fuck mean, but that's what you are. That's how I know you don't watch. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing. And then, but you want to talk about that, but you don't want to talk about him coming back and going on another three-peat. That would make him ready to go. But you want to sit your ass on there and drank that old poo ass wine or champagne, whatever they drinking on that fucking poo ass podcast. Never mind the game. You understand? And y'all won't come on this motherfucker and try to talk about something that y'all really don't know about. Dog, that right there prepare him to come back to do something greater. Something you couldn't even must do, nigga. And you stacked the deck. It's funny how they let both of you pussy ass niggas stack the deck and y'all niggas still couldn't get a three-peat in this soft ass era. So what the fuck that say about y'all game? John would have won 10 straight in this weak ass motherfucking era. And y'all fucking know it, man. Get off that man nutsack, man. Let that man go. This man been retired down to 20 plus years, and y'all still comparing y'all era to a nigga that y'all era ain't compared to the era that's before y'all. Fuck. Ain't listen. Let's keep it real. Ain't a power forward, ain't a center in y'all era better than Tim Duncan or KG. Period. Ain't that nigga. You want to go to shooting guards? We already know about Bean. But you could have go to a plethora of motherfuckers, whether they want or not. Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. Dude, man, come on, man. All thing y'all do is think y'all can shoot the fucking three, and that's it. It's all this about. Shooting the fucking three, shooting the fucking three, shooting the fucking three. Man, shit y'all snotty nose ass down, man. Y'all walking around with that pissy, sagging ass pamper and don't know nothing. That's all it is. And I'm keeping it a thou wow, nigga. You know I'm raw and uncovered this shit. I ain't gonna play with them. Dog, this shit is sad what we doing and what we watching. Dog, let me tell you something, bro. At the end of the day, man, you gotta take this shit on the chin. This is y'all product that y'all put out to the world. That's why the foreigners has caught up with us. If you don't see the difference in between the Olympics compared to when the era was coming up, competing from the college students to the real NBA players. Man, when the real NBA players went out there for the first time ever, they was beating these people by 40 and 50 points. Yeah, they had good players over there and superstars that can put that bitch in a basket, but they still was getting their beat by 40 and 50 points. Easy. We not about to play with our food, man. Ain't no such thing as playing with our food. You couldn't even get up from the dinner table that you eat everything, nigga, vegetables and all. Ain't no feeding to the cat or the dog. You had to take that on the chin, man. You had to really come up on moral standards and values in life, and that's something we fucking lost. And that's a shame, dog. Because I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of people don't even know what it feel like to go through hard times because they was always giving this, giving that, giving this, giving that, push through life. And how you gonna appreciate anything if you push through life and you never earned it? That's the crazy part about that shit. You feel me? You going through life and you ain't never earned it, and you feel like you can value that shit and cherish it like a man that really went through the struggle and the grind and the earn it. That's not even much comparable, and y'all know that. Y'all know if I had to take the stairs and work my way from dishwasher to supervisor, and you coming in this bitch being a son of an owner of a billionaire company, you already the fucking manager. You ain't had to go through the climb stages. They taught you, look, you probably must know how the business being ran, but they gonna teach you when you get there. That's one thing I know. That's why when I tell y'all we was built on like everybody that I know that lied to get a job and said they know how to do it. First thing came out their mouth, you gotta lie to get the job because they're gonna teach you their way anyway. So if you tell them you don't know how to do it, they ain't gonna hire. But if you tell them you know how to do it and you don't need no license for it, they're gonna hire you off the dump. But they're gonna still have to teach you their way because they're not gonna let you do it the way the companies did it if you did work for them or not. You feel me? They got their way of doing shit. And I had to learn that shit the hard way. And I never understood that. But that's the people who be getting a job for some reason. Let me see what's happening. James KD can not let a 41-year-old Brian beat him. It's already over. Sports one salute, big dog. What's up, hard work? Wearing the ninja shoes. I feel that. What's up, Dub Town? What's down with it? Brian talking about you going to see Ryan Hall, but yeah, okay. Man, Brian better sit his stupid ass down. You see, KD pre every time he didn't look injured to me. Nah, that nigga ain't injured. He just ducking. He just ducking that fucking smoke. I believe that hard work. KD, like he's selling out big time. KD gonna give it done. Nigga say he just shoot the best. But well, that can be the case. But if you gonna go out there, you still gotta win, bro. You still gotta win. You feel me? Hard work, fact. Saying Jordan God was wearing his shoes, probably don't even own a pair of LeBron. I could believe that. But see, this the whole thing. How you gonna talk about somebody's garbage when this man gained his shoes? This man been gone for 20 plus years and they still talking about him, comparing him to each era, still playing to this day. That's fucking bogus within itself. If you gotta compare a nigga to a nigga era that came two years before this one, because you still gotta think about it. What about 2000 to 2010? What about that era? What about Paul Pierce? What about Kobe, KG, Kevin Gunn? Thought that era was nice shit. That era was about it. AI. Man, y'all is fucking crazy. I think y'all niggas don't really know what y'all looking at, bro. I'm being honest. I'm really at a point right now. Niggas just be talking. Niggas just be because you like that player. It's cool. You can like that player, but don't come on this motherfucking line. He ain't built like that. No nigga in this era is built like that. And they showing you right now how they ducking each competition and got a fucking excuse why they ain't playing. Oh, my knee. Your knee. Your knee? No, you can't be serious. This is for all the marbles. This is your legacy right now on the line. So what the fuck you crying about your knee for? So you mean to tell me you can't play through injury? You down one nothing. You know they gonna be helping this bitch ass nigga. They want him to get out the first round anyway, cause they want Luka and all them. Cause that's why they sent him overseas to get this shot. But y'all want to talk about Kobe and all this dumb ass shit, man. Come on, dog, stop it. But y'all ain't gonna talk about the great white hope right here. You understand? Did you fuck look, bro? I dealt with hamstring. I had two of them at one time, bro. I swear to God on my grandparents. That shit is not no hope. And it could be recovered if you do it the right way. But you ain't gonna be at 100% because that you gotta let that bitch heal. And guess what? That bitch take time. But only killers, only niggas who love the game, only niggas that had the will to win, that's gonna play through shit like that. Cause that shit is painful. That's why they was praising James Harden when he did it for Brooklyn. But James Harden was like, man, these niggas ain't serious. He seen KD wasn't serious. That's probably why his ass left and went to Houston the first time. Y'all keep blaming me for not showing up because I was the sixth man. But this nigga the superstar. Go check his fucking numbers. Fuck. You see what I'm saying? And y'all know they was cheating KD with the fouls and how they were playing the game and because they went up one nothing the way they did. And KD, like, it's easy to get in this nigga head. He not mentally strong. You can see that shit. Everything get to this nigga. That's why you got the burner accounts. That's why you running around acting like a hoe, a bitch ass nigga. Nigga, show your face. Stand on what you say. You dig? And if you do say that shit and you believe in that shit, stop fucking with these dudes, man. All these teams out here, go back home to Washington. They need you. Fuck, if you just want hoop, go hoop. Go hoop on a team, ain't got no expectations. These niggas paying you millions like you a fucking elf in this league and y'all putting out this type of product is fucking disgraceful, man. This shit is fucking sad what we watching. And y'all know it and y'all sitting up here praising these niggas, man. After last night, should have showed y'all none of the and after LeBron, the fucking role player ducked the thunder and came out and froze shot against Utah. Should have showed y'all none of these niggas ain't built for that era, man. None of them. I don't give a fuck what size you got. You know how many tall niggas play in our era? You know how many big niggas they was in our era? Them niggas probably would have been enforcers or something. LeBron was big enough to be enforcer. But he's scary ass. He ain't gonna do nothing. The fucking role player. Bitch, he won't. Look, bro, it ain't much no competition, bro. And know what else pissed me off about that 75 list? You can't put a nigga in there if he's still playing. Half of these niggas still playing. Now, if your career over, you did 4, 5 years, but how you gonna put a nigga that did 4, 5 years and still got niggas that did 75 years and ain't must sniff that bitch that's capable of sniffing it? That's fucking me up. Who judging this? Who pulling the strings on this shit? Ain't no fucking way in the world having them dudes supposed to be in there. No, I'm not buying that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I believe that. Look, You lose a lot of respect for people. You know what I mean? But you lose respect because of what they give you and what they show you. Like, I'm not gonna just lose respect if you showing me that you earned it. You know what I mean? Or you giving it. You know what I mean? I'm a man, dog. I ain't did that shit when I was in the game, dog. Cause that would help a nigga survive this shit. Respect carry you a long way. That shit is real. Nigga ain't gonna look at you as no bitch because you bust a gun and make it look like you real because you know respect what can keep a nigga in this game and keep a nigga upright. You feel me, nigga? Man, that dude stand up. Nigga, I ain't never been on no fuck shit. The hood ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Nigga ain't gonna let nobody play with you. And that's like a real bond brother shit. That's how the NBA supposed to be. But all these niggas, they know, bruh. You know you don't like a nigga. You know they've been comparing y'all two since day one. So why you running from the smoke? I seen Giannis hyperextended his knee and came back when they was down 2-0. Nigga thought that shit was over. Come on, KD, dog. You can't go out like this. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but you can't go out like this. If you do, you a jive ass turkey. I'm gonna tell you like they used to say in the 80s, nigga. You a jive ass turkey, nigga. You a jive turkey, boy. You can't run from a nigga that they say better than you. This is your time to prove that. Whether you injured or not. You can't quit. You can't run. Everybody ain't healthy. Nigga, you just went through an 82 game con, and I'm quite sure you done missed some games throughout the season. So now all of a sudden you gonna miss the important games? No, we not about to let you slide with that one. I don't know who taught y'all the game, who taught y'all how to do it, but come on, KD, you down bad. Great win for the Lakers. Luke Kennard. I I I know the Clippers got to be kicking themselves in the ass. That's what I be talking about developing players when you see they got upright and talent. That dude Ben can shoot that thing like that. They always talking about the Clippers ain't had no room because they was trying to stack the deck with all these old ass motherfuckers too. That's why they sitting their ass at home and Luke Kennard in the playoff banging them bitches with another team. Keep your fucking jewelry, man. Cause you're broke and you ran through your money. Don't sell it. What you gonna say your championship ring for? You still ain't gonna be the nigga and get the money that you had because you done blew the money that you had anyway. So TJ, who's Messiah, said a good thing. You used to live in a millionaire's life. You played 10 years in the league and you blew your money and trying to live like the Joneses and keep up with the fashion and all this. You ain't had no great investments. So you want a nigga to feel sorry for you because you done went broke. Now you out here selling your jewelry, selling your houses, selling your cars, selling your ring that you don't want, you dig, and you asking people to borrow money knowing that they ain't gonna fucking what 10,000 gonna do? I give you 10,000. You used to be a millionaire. You had 20, 30 million. In 10, 20 years that you played in the league and you broke. So my 10,000 ain't gonna help, then you in the hole with me. How you gonna pay it back? Even if I give you 25, even if I give you a million, dog, you just ran through all that money, dog. So that money I'm about to give you ain't gonna do it. You gonna just blow that shit in a week or two. And then be right back, dog, man. That's why Offset going through what he going through. Like, you trying to live a lifestyle that you can't keep up with instead of doing right by that fucking money. You dig? I ain't mad at a nigga for how they living because it ain't me. But you can't come out here and cry wolf and then all of a sudden you want to cry about what a nigga ain't gave you, what a nigga ain't give you opportunity, how a nigga cheated you when you had opportunities to change a lot of things, but you was trying to rock how you was rocking. But you know how that shit go, Dub. Dub, they not gonna do that. But they waited till our era had to retire to do the top 50 list. Everybody was damn near gone. Ain't nobody on that top 50 list from our era was playing when they made that shit. But when they do their list, they still playing and they talking about they gotta wait till their career over and all this and that. Basically, their career is over. They just out there stat padding right now, you know what I mean? They know they ain't about to win no fucking rank. So what the fuck you out there for? I ain't tripping. Bama standards. Listen, The Suns was the Suns was right on for doing that though. Cause great organizations who really trying to win, they know if a nigga about who's serious or not. I watch you in practice. I watch how you approach practice. I watch how you come and lead practice. The first to come, first to go. But you say you love basketball, but then again, seem like everybody you play with, nigga, you got a problem with it, but you ain't gonna tell it to them. You gonna go to the Twitter account and burn the accounts, and you gonna be throwing slick side jab and say, but for the life of me, if you go read them last tweets, when that shit would tell you there was a burn account, and when Zay93 broke that shit down, come on, dog. Bruh, that's what I'm saying. Everybody know. But they gonna be in denial. Man, that ain't him. I ain't got enough proof. Boy, that's that boy Jacket. That's his MO. That's what he been doing. And how a nigga know about who on the team doing this unless they inside on in the practice, asking niggas, interviewing them as practice go on and after practice, before practice, having private conversations. Niggas it's like a tape recorder out here, boy. They sucking all that up, especially because of the YouTube world, the internet world. It's content. They want it. And whether they, man, come on, bro. You to me, bro, I think you said that shit. Cause that shit was too accurate. That shit was too accurate. And secondly, when you go out there, I've been noticing that. Like when you go out there, you say you love the game, you like to just hoop. What's up, Freddie G? What's down with a big dog? No, you not even much out there taking that shit serious. And I noticed that shit ever since you left Golden State. It was something about when you left Golden State and you couldn't do it in Brooklyn. And then you ran from Brooklyn and went to the Suns. That team wasn't no slouch. That wasn't no fucking scrubs over there. But Chris Paul took that same team to the finals. But your bitch ass went over there and what you did. And Chris Paul name was had Bradley Bill, nigga. You did. And you had D-Book. Nigga, come on, man. Boy, you got nothing but ice pick holes in your shit. That's why I don't knock you for going to Golden State winning. That shit was a match made in heaven. That's why I don't know why you let the Raymond run you from over there. I'd have ran this fucking ass. And then if a nigga do call you a bitch and you feeling played, why you always running, man? Stand up for yourself, man. Sometimes you gotta fight back, yeah, dog. Ain't nothing wrong for going behind the dumpster and get it all. Hey, yeah, and get their mind right, but I ain't leaving. Bitch, you gonna leave before I leave. I can't move and help your bum ass get two more, nigga. You ain't help me, nigga. I'm the MVP. Stand on and act like it, nigga. Dog, you can't act like a boss, but you're a worker. That shit don't work. Your business ain't gonna flourish because you don't know how you ain't got the boss mindset. You know what I mean? You got a worker's mindset. So how you gonna be a boss with still in a worker's mindset? You gotta know how to develop and grow, man. That's what being a leader all about. Becoming a boss. Yeah, you don't always gonna be no fucking worker. But you was a worker. So you don't want the blame. I just want to go out here and ball. That excuse is not about to keep flying, dog, for all your failures. And you talking about I'm just out here balling, it ain't on me, and you keep running and running and running. I know, bitch. Forrest Gump was a movie. I hope you know that. It was based on a true story. I don't know, but you know, Forrest Gump was running for a reason because he was trying to. His legs was really messed up. I don't think nothing wrong with your knees, dog. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Ever since you joined that podcast with LeBron, some changed. The competition, like I can see the fire not there because, like I say, how you call somebody camp toxic, you'll never mess with it. That's why you don't want to team up with him and this and that. But you go over there do a podcast with him, ain't that toxic too? You say Jordan is the GOAT, but then you try to crack on Jordan with that weak ass little phone ass stand up joke. I guess it's supposed to be a joke. Well, some guy retired to go play baseball for 2 years. Nigga, you should have retired because you ain't win shit since you left Golden State. And you out there stealing money. So why the fuck you out there? Fuck, Jordan still was playing. Before Jordan Meniscus had the meniscus tear, that nigga was averaging like 25 points. Go check the numbers, man. And he was defending at a high level. He was just getting back in the groove. The man was out of the game for like 2 years. It take you, look, I guarantee you a 40-year-old Jordan could ball in this era without no injuries if his knees wasn't bothering me And he just was like a Vince Carter or something with his, because he could shoot that bitch. His mid range ain't never left. He probably can't dunk and fly high no more, but he was still strong enough to get in his spots and get on that block and put that fucking work in. And none of y'all niggas ain't got that in y'all game anyway. Shea got a little mid range, but he ain't doing it like MJ was doing it, and y'all know it. So I'm saying it's a lot of face up, drive step with Shea. He ain't back to the basket, fading away, shooting that shit like MJ. That's how all MJ points came out. Nigga, when he got old, he'll put your ass right there on that fucking block and fade away on your ass every time. And hit you with that 30-30. And have your ass leaking. Even with the Wizards. Go check his stats. Go look it up. He ain't bust that young team up in it. Man, look, I'm gonna trade Rip. I'm gonna trade Stackhouse. I'm gonna trade Kwame. And I'm gonna the number one pick, and I'm gonna go get me two more superstars. No, he played with them dudes. He fought through the adversity. And he just loved the game. That's what you call love the game. It wasn't like he was out there stinking up the joint. He had a couple of bad games here and there, but for the majority, he still was hitting 40 and 50 at that age. Nigga, the fuck y'all talking about? He still was guarding McGrady and Vince Carter at a high level. Grant Hill, all them niggas. Paul Pierce. He was guarding them niggas, man. Fuck y'all talking about? What LeBron do? I mean, the role player. Stand in the corner, wipe his chest all day, don't even play no fucking defense. But he better than a nigga at 40, man. Suck a nigga dick, man. That nigga be dick riding that nigga, man. Real, man. That nigga straight over. Him and KD ain't shit. And this bitch ass nigga pay everybody. Look, man, I'm gonna pay you this much. Sit out, bro. Don't come out here, bro. I ain't got my full team, bro. I ain't got my full team neither. And take this mill, sit your stupid ass down somewhere, man. Let me go out here and handle this light work for you. You just play injured, dog, and I got you. I'm about to go out, man. You still got 2, 3 more years. You got a chance, man. Let me do this, man. I can hear the conversation with them two bitch ass niggas, and yeah, I got you. Yeah, it do make sense. I'm gonna get mine on the back end, but go ahead, dog. You can have that. Just don't let them know, get no trace on the money or nothing. Send the mail, man. I got you. And he over there clapping every time Houston do something, looking like JJ about to jack something. He on the fucking hunt with Mad Dog and them about to go rob something. JJ was playing sick. He on there with the black beanie, all dressed in black, like he about to straight jack something. Bitch, you need to jack your ass on that court and hit a couple of shots and help these fucking people win. Stupid looking there. Trying to hide that fucking ball spot. Bitch, you running from that smoke, boy, you down bad. I say, look at him like he about to go hit a lick with Mad Dog. Bitch ain't about to jack nothing. That bitch scarier than JJ. Mad Dog come over there, JJ all wrapped up with the bomb. Ain't nothing wrong with you, nigga. Like he rah, like he bout it. Bitch, sit your stupid ass dog. Yeah, Pip played himself with that contract. He was jealous, dog, but at the end of the day, Jordan ain't never discredit him. Jordan never discredit Scotty. Even much in the last dance, I wouldn't have did it without Scotty. Dog, listen. When you got a motherfucker on this bitch telling you, yeah, this one right here made me to go. Bitch, you ain't much hit the shot. Bitch, you ran from that smoke. Every championship that you had was a super team, and plus you had a killer on that bitch to help you get over the hump, which was Dwayne Wade and Kyrie Irving, bitch. So stop playing with me, man. You fried, nigga. Deep fried this nigga, man. You ain't did shit. You ain't hit no shot or nothing, nigga. You ain't did a motherfucking thing. But roll the coattail. And when them dudes got you there, you won't get the fucking credit. At least Jordan said, I wouldn't have won this shit without Pippen. This bitch ass nigga said, this one here made me to go. Me, not the team, not the... What the fuck you mean? Me and you ain't must take the fucking shot, nigga. Stop playing with me, man. You fucking role player. You fucking asshole. You a fucking bum. Nigga, I know your ass full of shit. You don't know how to wipe your ass correctly. Because every time they ask you a question, you look in the camera, you always looking down and talking. You don't believe the shit that come out your own mouth. And you got KD and them doing the same shit. Dog, that's not good basketball, dog. You rocking wrong, dog. You rocking wrong, dog. And people ain't gonna tell you Pippen was getting paid more than Jordan to them last couple of years. Jordan wasn't the highest paid nigga on the team. Did he go out there cry, bitch, throw niggas under the bus and sit out on niggas and man, I'm the star. I'm supposed to be this. I'm supposed to be. You paying this nigga? Nah, man, let them niggas get their money. I got show endorsements and all kind of shit. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't tripping off that shit. I'm just trying. I'm gonna show you how to go out here and get this shit the right way. I'm a killer, me, nigga. You hear me? Now, if you come along, bitch, we the young guns, bitch. Billy the Kid, Dave Arkansas, Rue the Ball, nigga. Yeah, we everybody. Bitch, ain't no one get left behind. You understand? That's what a leader do. You feel me? That's why I love when I see when Shade win, even when he not the winner. He got the other dudes on the team doing that shit. When they the player of the game, they bring their players with them. When Shade the player of the game, he bring all them niggas with him. They all of them be around the microphone, putting chains on, commenting. That shit, that's brotherly. That's real basketball. You ain't getting that shit from these fucking role players and them old ass niggas, man. It's all about me. That's why your bitch ass about to go home and you be watching that shit like me. By your fucking self, sipping your wine. Remember, he talking about he hurt his knee when he ran into DiMacenzo or somebody. Then they got him on the video, him and his wife. Knees ain't nothing wrong with them bitches. Yeah. Man, sit your no dancing that nigga look stiff as a motherfucker. That's why you can't dribble. Bro, you can't make this shit up, bro. And the dude will play right in y'all face and y'all be on here making excuses for him. Man, y'all just like it, man. Stop crying like a bitch and play ball, man. If you ain't had an Alvin Mack injury, nigga, on program, nigga, get your ass out there and play. Either you hurt or you're injured, nigga. If you hurt, you can still play. If you're injured, sit your ass on the sideline, don't hurt the team. But half of you niggas don't be injured. Y'all just be hurt and your feelings be hurt. You dig what I'm saying? Get your ass out there and ball, nigga. That's what we want to see. We pay our money to see the stars ball, not duck no fucking smoke. And who allowed y'all to do that shit? Who started that shit? Like, come on. I know the Spurs say low man, but they weren't ducking no smoke though, I don't think. Cause they did playing the big games and shit. And it wasn't like when they got to the playoffs, they still was doing it. Like y'all bitch ass niggas doing it. Like make it make sense though, man. Like come on. The Spurs did it because their team was old and shit. Fuck. They were Papa trying to preserve Duncan old lad. Look, he got a little tank. I got Duncan on a quarter and Ginobili Park on a half. It's going down because it's a brutal era. And we ain't playing no cupcake ass era like that. So we taking a toll on our body, getting to the line and getting to the fucking paint and banging with these big ass real 4s and 5s, something y'all don't have to go through. So why the fuck y'all always hurt anyway? Soft ass niggas. I about to say it'd be more your fucking feelings than your injury, dog. I already know it. And niggas be paying you bitches to sit out. Nigga can't pay me to duck no smoke. I take your money and still come out there and suit up. Bitch, it ain't on paper, it ain't documented. Cause it ain't supposed to be going down like that. You bitch ass niggas. I know what y'all be doing behind the scenes. That like they already said with Damon Jones, hey Brian, you playing tonight? No, I ain't playing better on Milwaukee. Milwaukee wound up winning that game. Boy, you don't think them niggas been cahoots doing that shit? Cause gambling all over the shit. I told you I stop betting y'all money on that shit. Them niggas don't be wanting to play each other because them niggas won't win. Them niggas winning off the court anyway with the gambling. And if them motherfuckers say, man, look, you better not play this game. Well, we got a lot of money on this ride. Boy, them niggas will kill your ass too. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know how real this shit is. So stop acting like y'all don't fucking know all the time. I ain't ducking no smoke, man. Look, man. Look, I show up like Kyle, have Birdie mad like a motherfucker. And I show up like Shep. It's all there for him, Shep. Shep still showed up. He ain't on the roster. What the fuck he doing? Shep went out there busting them nigga. They were filing the fuck out Shep, stupid ass. Tom Shepard was still hitting that bit. Leaning in there. See, you can't kill an old school mentality. Nigga, you can't, I ain't for sale, nigga. You can't buy me, nigga. I'ma bust your ass. You ain't running from this smoke. And KB, you a hoe. You ain't got nothing else to say. I don't give a fuck. When you come back, bitch, you don't want nothing. Bitch, you a whole hoe. I know what you did, boy. You ducked that fucking smoke like that, dog. You ducked that train wreck, and you know it ain't no wreck because he ain't like that. That's why a nigga think that nigga what he is right now in this era, cause the niggas like you, nigga. The fuck you running from? You ain't under arrest. You ain't got no warrants out for your ass weed smoking head ass nigga. Weed legal in your state where you at. I know it is. Bitch, they ain't looking for you. They got dispensaries all throughout Houston. Bitch, you can go walk in and get. Bitch, stop playing. Bitch, I know. You just love that weed, bitch. But I don't see Stephen A jumping on your fucking ass. Steal the weed. Steal the weed. They rooting for this fucking role player for some reason. Still that Florida one. Yeah, he could still win it. If he do this, that make him the GOAT. Well, how that make him the GOAT if this nigga ducking the smoke? That still make him the GOAT if he beat Houston without KD? Man, stop it, man. Y'all niggas hold. Y'all know that man wasn't gonna fucking play anyway. That's why they put that shit in the atmosphere. And I had my dog at Landon because he out here with me. And I'm like, dog, I know this nigga lying, dog. And everybody keep bringing that shit up. First of all, how did it get out? Who said it first? Somebody was lying. But then come to find out the shit was true. So my biggest question is this. How we gonna see how we gonna see who the best when he duck behind it and B duck him, Jokic duck, however the shit go, and you ducking him. Your top 4-5 players ducking each other. Like, how we gonna see who the best? But see, the young dudes, shit, they playing every game. They hyenas. They out there. They howling and they ain't no sheep, bitch. It's wolves. They trying to eat. And they eating, dog. And them old niggas, like, for the life of me, this what I don't like. KD, you saw them dudes on the uprise, but like I said, you could have went anywhere. Why you came out here fucking with them? When you know you weren't gonna give your all, and you know you ain't no leader. These dudes really need a leader. They don't really need no score who gonna check out like you and bitch up like you. And we done seen you do it a lot. This shit is a norm. Once a person show you who they is, man, you got to start believing that shit, dog. Them niggas is not who y'all think they are, dog. And they showing you that shit right now. They showing you that shit right now, dog. All that fucking ducking, man, that shit crazy to me. How the fuck you duck anything? Bruh. I ain't see that part though. Yeah, he was underpaid. What's up, Achilles? What's down with it? Yeah, he was underpaid, but like I said, Jordan ain't trip off of that shit though. Jordan still went out there because he loved the game. He gave his all to the game. He said he ain't want to cheat the fans. The fans pay all that money, dog, season tickets and all. Buy your apparel. They got man caves with your pictures and all that in that bitch. Dog, that fan shit, bro, that shit is real, bro. And I used to be like that as a kid. When I didn't know and understood, and I felt just like them. What's up, Mike? And I felt like them. They can't do no wrong till I went to. My grandpa pulled me to the side one day, dog. I'm serious. This is a true story. We was watching the '89 and '90 Super Bowl with the Giants in Buffalo. And we was in the den, man, a whole house full of people. We been throwing Super Bowl parties. It's some bullshit, some real shit. So that's what I'm saying. Some things nigga ain't had to do. So I just did it because it was there. So, man, I promise on everything. I wanted I wanted Buffalo to win. Cause I figured, not because of cousin. I was playing running back at the time. I was liking Thurman Thomas. Jim Kelly there, Andre Reed there, James Lofton. They had some weapons over there. Then the defense, Cornelius Bennett and all them, Bruce Smith. And then they had the linebacker. Then they had the dude with the little double head on there. That shit used to trip me out. The let's say that they had Dime BB. Like, all them boys had some weapons. And then when they came back on Houston, that same year, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, that was probably a year later because they went to 4 in a row. You dig that year. But I wasn't liking them. I just like how their team was built. And You know, I used to give teams their props. I just wasn't like no fan just of one team because I liked that this team. If your team cool, I'm gonna give you props. You know, that's just how we came up. Like it's gonna be a hard battle. Everything ain't gonna be easy. They're gonna come out and punch us in the mouth. We got to take that shit type, you know. So I wanted Buffalo to win. So I used to like New York, but I was a Dallas Cowboy fan then since day one. So even around them days, before the Cowboys start winning, you dig, I used to watch the Giants because we used to play them a lot. LT, Carlton Banks, Pepper Jones, they had Mark Bavaro, they had Otis Anderson, Joe Smith, Phil Simms, Jeff Hostetler, who won the Super Bowl because Phil Simms was out that year. That's I was like, hold up, they had Dave Meggett, but they had a nice ass squad too. So it was like weapons everywhere on every squad damn there, even with the Redskins. Like you just had dough everywhere. People was just playing hard. You never know who was gonna come out. So in Buffalo, that was their first Super Bowl. So when they went, I was like, damn, Buffalo for real. Thurman Thomas and Barry Sanders played at Oklahoma State together. By me playing running back, watching college football every Saturday. And I'm like, man, hold up, man. So that what made me start liking Buffalo a little bit more and more and more. I was like, damn, them bitches gonna win this shit. Get to the Super Bowl, play the Giants, 5-year Super Bowl. They wound up losing 2019. But where the fucking trip ball came in at when the nigga missed the field goal. And I was mad. And my grandpa like, what the fuck you doing, man? I said, man, the nigga missed the field goal, woo, woo, woo. He said, man, let me tell you something. A small market team will never beat a big market team. It's too much money involved. What you mean too much money involved? Like, and then he went to breaking that shit down. Then the mob came in and all kind of shit went to, like he just was telling me, he used to gamble on horses and he used to go to the horse track and bet and woo, woo, woo. So it's different connections, different rules to this shit. It's like that shit been in the picture, like been in the picture. So I'm like, damn, everything got a storyline and a narrative, what you saying. He was like, not just that, but if you just look at it, look at the opportunities that they had that they were squandering, that they could have took advantage of, but it, I ain't gonna say the ball won't go on their way, but you have to see things like that. You got to look at it and see, man, this dude ain't drop a pass all year. This dude ain't miss a field goal all year. And now you want to wait to the biggest minute somebody paid him off or somebody said don't do that. I'm like, man, I'm fussing with my grandpa. Like, nah, man, you is crazy. Like I'm going like I'm older than him. I know more than him. But shit, boy, when I went to looking at it, and then when looking at it, they went to pay more attention to it how years went to progressing and going on and going on. Thought we going through this shit right now today with the small market teams. Look at every small market team, how they snatch their superstars and put them on a big market. Dallas, Luka, Beyond AD, Chris Paul. Like, come on. LA might be the basement team, but they're in a fucking big market though. Come on, man, make it make sense. Man, they been doing that shit. Been. That's why they was mad at Jerry Jones, because Jerry Jones found the loophole and they come out with that fucking salary cap shit. This nigga done got it. He know how to beat us. Then he had a coach that was undeniable in Jimmy Johnson. That nigga, you miss a field goal, he'll fire your ass right now. Ain't nigga, I know. I'm hard, nigga. Like, and ever since we lost that hard nosed toughness, we ain't been shit. And Jerry Jones talking about anybody can win with this team. No, they can't. No, they can't, bitch. That's why I say coaching matter. Real coaching matter, dog. What's up, TP? What's up, Michael? Yeah, this the weakest era. But look, at the end of the day, it don't have to be like that. Because when you watch the younger teams, we enjoy the way they play. We been tuned in, and that's why we like when they play, we be more intrigued in how the game be compared to when you watch a nigga like a role player, KD, or Steph, or James Harden, She-Rock. You know what I mean? The niggas who supposed to be leading by example, them niggas ain't. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just certain things to me that just always bother me, like to the point where I was like, man, this shit always been about money. Money, 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 money. You know what I mean? And I'm the type, man, listen, you can come at me like that, and I can tell you no. But where I'm from, I'm gonna tell you, you ain't taking it, still do the opposite, nigga. Cause I'm from that life. I'm telling you, I'm telling you from off the dump. If you come at me sideways and you know I ain't living like that, What you gonna do? It's off the books. I'm just like you. You just don't know that because I'm not showing that side. I'm trying to evolve and elevate my life. But don't think I ain't with the shit though. That's all I'm saying. Don't think a nigga ain't teaching me how to read the play or how you trying to fuck me and think I ain't gonna get you back because I ain't trying to fuck you, nigga. We just trying to get money together. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to let you keep hitting me with no fucking Vaseline and I see the play and I am not catching it and I ain't saying it and I'm just letting it get out of hand and all of a sudden I gotta keep taking it. No, I'm shutting that shit down soon and hit the doorstep. Man, I don't rock like that, homie. Now that's all on you how you take it. Now if it gotta be that, it's gonna be that. But you not paying me to cost my team no fucking game or sit out. I got a point to prove. I'm about to bust your nigga ass because that's why you came over here with this bag trying to protect him or whoever the fuck you trying to protect. But guess what? That shit ain't about to fly over here, nigga. I'm trying to win too. It was a time I remember Marshall Falk for the Colts had to get a certain amount of yards just so he can get a salary bonus. And they sent the man out the last two games just so he don't get his money. That's when he lost it. And he felt like the team betrayed him. That's how he wound up going to the Rams. And look, what's up, Tony Ron? What's up? Long time no see, big dog. What's down with it? And that's why he wound up going to the Rams. But guess what? The coach was stupid because guess what? At least he got the Rams a fucking Super Bowl. And the coach was in the right direction to getting the Super Bowl. They just had to tighten up on their D and keep adding on to the pieces. They had Jim Harbaugh over there. Remember, they lost on that Hail Mary to go to the Super Bowl against the Cowboys. Pittsburgh wound up going. You understand? Man, the ball was right there on the doorstep because of my cousin called it Black Jesus. The real Black Jesus of that running back. Go check out his highlights straight out the fucking project, too. About that dumb shit. Yeah, footwork. Yeah, I fuck with Barry. All that there. Yeah. But Marshall Falk, man, come on. And I ain't saying that because he's from my hometown. And I think Barry is the number one because of what he did with less talent. Don't get it wrong, but I done seen Marshall Falk do the same shit when as a rookie coming in and all that. You know what I mean? I think he could have did the same thing or just more. Like the first all-purpose back with 1,000 receiving yards and 1,000 plus rushing. Come on, man, that shit's serious, man. Barry wasn't doing no shit like that. I don't give a fuck if they had a team or not, but I fuck with Barry. Like I said, still the most rushing yards in college in the season, 26,000. That's a lot of fucking yards, dog. You gotta have fucking moves. And like I said, it's a hard toss up. It's a hard toss up. You can't go wrong with neither pick. But dog, it's something about Black Jesus, dog. That nigga, woo. And he was faster. And he was faster. And he'll run over your ass. Go watch him at San Diego State against the number one fucking ranked college team, BYU. That nigga run for $2.99 and 3 tubs on them bitches. Man, give me your cookies, bitch. That's how we built down here, man. Look, go check out the time when LSU beat Florida, the number one team in 97. And Florida won the championship that year in 97. But we had Rondell Measley, Kevin Falk, and Cecil Collins, a 3-headed fucking monster. Boy, go check them out. All them niggas made it to the league. Every last one of them niggas. And every last one of them niggas from that fucking boot. Yeah. Nigga, we don't put out no shitty product. It's just that we ain't had a medical field. Kevin Falk wound up going to win a couple of Super Bowl with Tom Brady. He could have been an all-feature back, but listen, and when he was at Karen Crow, that was Karen Crow, Baton Rouge, Cali, one of them. I played against him, Rondell Mead. I ain't get a chance to play against Cecil Collins because we ain't played Leesville because we never went that deep into the playoffs. You dig? But the times that they did go deep into the playoffs, the school, I wasn't there, and they still didn't play Leesville. So I never really had a chance to see him up close in person. But man, I'm talking about the running backs that really came through that city, dog. The Damon Woods, the Tawaski Andersons, man, that the shit go deep. Them niggas rushing for like 18 too. The Key Gardners, RIP. Like, man, come on, man. Marshall Falk, yeah, he paid the way for that shit. And bruh, he opened up a whole floodgate, a whole flutter. And nigga was like, hold up, who are these niggas down here? And the only thing I'm mad about my city too, dog, they motherfucking let that heroin get the best of us and that fucked over us. And then we lost a lot of talent. We lost a lot of athletes. to overdoses, to jail, you know what I mean, and to just doing dumb shit, falling off, fucking with that heroin. But I don't wish that on nobody. But like I said, KD, you went out like a sucker. You quit on your team. The Lakers big win. Uh, Luke Kennard rewinding the hands of time back, going crazy. Like he was on fire, hand in his face. That ball was plucking them bitches. You dig? So big win for the Lakers. So with the Knicks, this what I got out the Knicks. This what I see in the Knicks. Knicks, you the more veteran team. So like I said, I picked y'all to win just because of that. And y'all can't keep getting y'all ass whooped now. Y'all, you got high expectations. So people expect you to make that next step. Bronson started off high. He fell off in the second half, went 1 for 8 or whatever. But then you got to think about Atlanta. They're a young team. CJ with the experience trying to keep them in there, but they really don't have that type of veteran experience. I think with Kuminga and the Johnson dude, they got to find out how to get more shot attempts and better shot attempts. Like, because you're going to have to bring this thing home. Like, y'all younger, y'all can run with them. You feel me? I feel to believe. So you're going to have to find some type of way to get better shot selections. And I seen a lot of bad shot selections because y'all say it's a 3-point error. So y'all got these little dudes just jacking up threes no matter what, where they at, how they got to get it. Like, and I'm like, man, this can't be this. No. So I think this just the growing pains y'all gonna have to go through to get where the Knicks had to go through, to get where the Nuggets had to go through, to get where every great team that's at the pinnacle of knocking on the door of a championship the last few years have did it. You're gonna have to go to these growing pains. You ain't gonna be able to skip the line like that. And this is gonna be a good test. You know what I mean? An experienced team in the Knicks, like I said, they've been knocking on the door. Indiana beat them last year and knocked them from getting there. So they right there. So they feel like they deserve that spot. So this is a good fucking test for y'all. So I want to see how y'all going to respond because the game was close. It was 58-58. And I'm like, damn, if they keep playing like this, y'all was getting better shot selection. Y'all was moving the ball. Everything was going just right. But then the experience kicked in for the Knicks. A couple of turnovers happening. Y'all got too in love with just jacking up threes. The ball stopped moving. And the Knicks took off on y'all like a veteran team supposed to. And I'm sitting there watching this game. And I'm just saying to myself, it's only the young experience. Like it's inexperience that's kicking in. And y'all think this the Final Four, the Sweet 16, or the 32, the Elite 8. Nah, nigga, this the pros, nigga. You feel me? So y'all got to find something. Kuminga, you got to do better. You got to take more than 17 shots. I think you had took like 17. Let me fact check that before I say something that I'm gonna be wrong at. You dig what I'm saying? But I think you got to take more shots than you did. Let me see, because I got my phone right here. I don't need no glad. That's how my grandpa used to do me. Talking. That's what I'm talking about, son. Here we go. Kaminga took 7 shots and he went 3 for 7. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know it had a 7 in it. I thought it was 17 at first, but it was 7 shots. Nigga, you need way more than that. And you played 27 minutes and you only scored 8 points. Now, like I said, CJ came out, played off experience 26, 11 for 20, 4 for 9 for 3. Y'all shot good from the 3, but then again, y'all fell in love with the 3 late in the game because the 3 kept y'all in it because the ball was moving and the way y'all was getting those open shots. And the boy Walker, Nikhil Alexander Walker, that's supposed to be Trey Cutting. I like him, but he just been bouncing around, can't find a home for some reason. I know Minnesota gonna miss him. I seen him on a couple of more teams the last few years, and I like his game. I like his motor. He reminds me of a little baby Russell Westbrook. I like his defensive intensity. You know what I mean? He brings a lot of things to the game. So he took 17 shots. So only 3 people took more than 10 shots on this team. In order to beat a team like the Knicks, you're going to need more than 3 people to take 10 shots, man. That's all I'm saying. And Kuminga, you're going to have to be one of them. You dig? And when you look at the double figures is not that bad because you had 5 people in double figures. But guess what? Your bench didn't give you nothing. You know what I mean? So y'all have to figure this shit out, man. Big win by the Knicks. And like I said, I like the way the Knicks played because yesterday it looked like everybody was just in tune. Everybody, the Madison Square Garden, y'all know how it is playoff time. Since the 80s, the Willis Reed, the 90s with the Ewings and the Oakleys, and on with the Allen Houston's in the 2000s until he went down. Like the Knicks always had teams with the Spreewells and shit like that. Like, come on, bro. Like the basketball atmosphere is just different. I always wanted to experience it. But I heard something for the first time that I'm not fucking really sure of. What up, the aircraft was down with it. They say the stadium is built underground. Is that true? Anybody from New York? Let me know. Leave it in the comments. Because I never knew the stadium was built underground. I thought it was on top of ground. I never knew that the stadium was built underground. Like, but if it is, that's still fire though. That's still fire. That's still fire. Something different. Mr. Say Kaminga need to be like Bosa Jamal Crawford and get like 18 facts. Then he coming off the bench. First, they was complaining about you not getting your minutes in. They know you could put up 17 to 20 points if you get your minutes. You're getting them over here, but you're not being aggressive and taking the shot. So maybe, come on, man. Like, now we looking at a double-edged sword if you're going to play like this over here and you getting the minutes. Maybe that's why you wasn't getting the minutes over there. But then sometime when you do get the minutes over there, they see the splash, but then they be like, everybody have a bad game. So why you just not sticking with them so you can go through those bad games? Don't take him out because they had a bad game. Don't put him back in. Like, it was all kind of mind games with Golden State. And I know they're going to miss that young man. Believe that, but they young, what I'm saying. They got Gabe Vincent championship experience, even though he didn't win playoff experience. That team is prime. Gabe Vincent going to have to step up. You can't take no fucking 2 shots and expect to beat no prime New York Knicks team who got high expectations out here. I'm just saying. You can't do it. At the end of the day, I'm looking at these bench numbers. Kaminga with 8, Vincent with 2, the dude, whatever his name is, he got 3. And then look at all these bench players. They take 3 shots, 7 and 2. 7 and 2. You got to take at least 20 shots, 30 shots, especially if you got people like Kaminga and all that on your team. I just don't understand what we're looking at. You got to be more aggressive. And I forgot to do the stats for these people right here. So look, what Houston did, Sangoon went 6 for 19, had 19 points. Matt Thomas was the only one that looked like he was locked in and focused. And if you ask me, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in double figures. So if you add KD, you know that's 6. That's what you're gonna need to beat them. And people say, well, if you add the reason, woo, 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 you can do the same thing for them. And I'm not tripping off of that. But what I'm saying is, when you look at the bigger picture, Sengun killing the momentum with all them fuck up ass hook shots and not moving the ball. When Houston went to moving the ball, they got themselves back in the game. And they made it a contest. And it was hitting shots. Everybody was getting easy shots. You dig? The ball was moving. You dig? So I like Easton. Easton went perfect yesterday and gave you 16 points, 7 for 7, 2 for 2 from 3 from that corner. I watched both of those shots. Holiday got to do better. You dig? And Capella, he got to do better. They got to get him more involved. He can still pick and roll, get down here and get you at least 10, 8, 9 points. They're not using them right. Like, I don't know. And then when you look at the Lakers, Hachimura, good shooting percentage. The role player, good shoot percentage, 9 for 15, 19 points. Look with them. They were so balanced, and look at their 3-point shots. They wasn't on, but it was Luke Kennard with the 27 points. Luke Kennard saved the day. But is he going to get the props and the praise that he deserved? I don't think so. And you know who won't get all the blame for that. So, with that being said, great win by the Lakers, like I said. Big win by New York. You dig what I'm saying? And it was like, it was crazy. It was crazy. So when you look at the Knicks and what the Knicks did, Anthony Townsend, 25 points, 6 for 13, 3 for 4 from the 3. Big game. Anunoby, 18 points. Josh Hart, 11 points. Mikal Bridges, 11 points. Bronson, 28, but he shot 9 for 22. He just was jack a lot of records, him. He gonna get his shit, but he did go 3 for 4 from the three. So with that being said, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in double figures, but their bench also contribute too, with 8, 6, 3, and 3. But their starters also carry the weight with with the with the with the big two, and they had help from their starters. It did, so that was a big win for New York. So the last matchup, because I see Boston on, I'm about to watch this game a little bit, and we gonna chop it up about that. And hold up. Let me see the last game. The last game that we had was the Denver Nuggets and the Timberwolves. Now check this out. I had time to watch that game. I watched the whole game. Then I went back and looked at the stats. And it ain't too much the stats for me. Because everybody basically did what they were supposed to do, you ask me. But where the discrepancy came in at, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me read the stats out. Daniel 16, 6 for 14. He ain't hit shit from the three. Randall 16, 7 for 16. He ain't hit shit from the three. Gobert gave you 17 points. Anytime Gobert give you 17 points and you lose that game, that got to be a letdown. I'm going to be honest. Because it's not many times he going to give you that. DiVincenzo gave you 12 off the bench. The other dude gave you 14 off the bench. The Sun, whatever his name is. And then Anthony Edwards gave you 22. But Conley ain't give you nothing. Naz Reid ain't give you nothing. Naz Reid ain't take that many shots to give you nothing. But when I really looked at that game and then I went back and looked at the stats, where the discrepancy came in that was and why Minnesota lost that game, Denver was just more physical and they just wanted it. And I'm just being honest. I watched that whole game. They just wanted it more. And I'm going to tell you why. When you get to the line 33 times, you make 30 of them motherfuckers. And you want to get to the line 19 and you miss 5 and only make 14, and you not being physical, you're going to lose that game, dog. You're going to lose that game. Now, shooting 34 threes ain't help, even though you shot a better percentage than Denver Nuggets, because they went 10 for 36. Y'all went 11 for 34. Y'all 1 and 2s, y'all 1 in field goal percentage, y'all 1 in 3s. But where you lost me at is you lost in assists, you lost in total rebounds, you lost in offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, and you lost in the free throw battle. So there wasn't enough physicality being played. Knowing that Julius Randle is a physicality type person, knowing go back and play physicality if you use him the right way. And look like y'all did, because I seen it. And he was getting buckets, but him missing those free throws ain't help, because he missed majority of those free throws out the 5 that y'all did. Because I seen him miss 3 or 4 my fucking self. So if you look at the score, 116 to 105, it wasn't that bad. And they just pulled off at the end shooting those free throws, and y'all missing free throws because of Rudy Gobert in clutch moments and situations. Because it was like 3 minutes left in the game when y'all was down by 3 or 5, where y'all could have took over, but y'all just was kept settling. Y'all kept settling. Y'all wasn't physical enough. Y'all wasn't being aggressive. I never seen Ant. I don't know if it's the injury or not. I never seen Ant-Man that timid. You know what I mean? And that wasn't that aggressive. So it's more on him than anything. It's more on him than anything. You the leader of the team. They comparing you to MJ. You got to be in the 25, 30s for this shit to happen and still get everybody involved. You got to know when to pick your spots. And then when you went to driving down hole toward the end of the game, you got like 2 or 3 easy layups like that. You should have been doing that the whole game, because ain't none of them niggas could stop you. And that's going to make the defense collapse and open it up for better threes. Now, if they miss, tell them niggas cut to your basket with you. Stop shooting that shit. That's what the leader's supposed to do. I know if I was the leader of the team, but you miss more than 2 threes when the defense collapse, man, drive to the basket with me. Get that easy layup. Get in a rhythm or something. Or get to the line. Stop shooting that shit, man. I'll Harlem Night your ass in a minute. Stop shooting that shit. That's what's wrong with y'all too. Y'all don't like to tell a nigga the real. And y'all think every shot is a good shot because he open. No, the high percentage shot is always better, dog. And if everybody attacking the rim and the defense collapse on you, if your man go to stop the ball, you run behind your man. That's an easy bounce pass or fucking alley-oop. That's an easy 2, a possible and 1. You dumb fuck. But you want to sit out there like you Bird and compare half of these niggas to Bird. And this man, y'all ain't never shot this man percentage from the three. Y'all wouldn't even take those type of shots, but to each his own there, dog. Minnesota, I think they can shake back. They showed you they can the last 2 years they played them, the last 3 years they played them. It's been a good series. So I just feel to believe that it's a game of adjustments at this point. Who gonna make the right adjustments? Who gonna put the key players in? And I'm gonna need it just a little bit more from DiVincenzo, them 12 nights coming off the bench. But if you're gonna be the only one scoring, you gotta be aggressive that's coming off the bench, like a 6-man type aggressor. You know, especially if Nas Reed gonna give you 5 points. Nah, that ain't gonna work. You know, Nas Reed gotta do better too. What's up, Johnny? Well, hold up, Freddie G. What he said? Tell me what he said. I don't be on that motherfucker like that. Like when something cross my ear, I be at work just passing time. I like to listen to people when they talk about dumb shit, talking about this and make people the goat and all that. I like to entertain that type shit because you know that's right up my alley. And they always give you ammo when you talk about certain things. So I don't be tripping out that shit anyway. If you feel like this gonna make it, that's gonna make my cooking session even much easier. Shit, this gourmet gonna be nice and ready and hot. Hold up, LeBron said he don't like Ryan Harper, but like his son, Dylan Harper. Yeah, I like a nigga too. Keep putting foots in my motherfucking ass. You should be trying to learn from them young man. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that role player don't think he know it all. That's all that is. But Freddie G, what your boy said? What Derek Fisher said? And then look, this that you right about that, T. How that's an upset when you the high seed. Man, get the fuck out of here. Man, LeBron ain't saying nobody. The only thing I know the role player for doing is picking on the weak and getting a nigga to join his team. And only the weak gonna join the weak. And I'm just being honest, cause I ain't say, bro, listen, if I know how you are and you show me who you are, I'm not about to uproot my family to come over here and chill with you. Man, you ain't in the same lane, bro. And I don't care what the media perpetrating you to be or pushing you to be. I got two motherfucking eyes, boy, and these bitches work good. What Russell Westbrook said, and you don't never hear him talk like, about a teammate or anybody, but at the end of the day, he already told you how that man is. And like I say, Russ played the same way Luka and the role player played, but you adjust for the great white hope, but you throw the Black Panther under the bus. You don't want just for him. You don't want him with the rock because if he averaged triple doubles, getting you your numbers, and he get all the praise, shit, it was Russ. It was Russ. But you the one said you gonna make it work. You could make anybody great. That goes to show you that shit is a lie in the myth. Because who you made great? Who have ever you made great? Like them dudes is already good. So you trying to tell me you made Kyrie great? D Wade was already a champion. Chris Bosh was already an all-star. Ray Allen already led his team when he became a champion. Like, who you made great? Anthony Davis was already making noise in New Orleans. He just was weak. He had strong bones or something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but we already know he was injury prone. What I'm saying. So, who did you make? Like, what nigga you made great? Cause all them niggas you won with, you ain't win shit with them when they left your ass. They always want to try to say, see how they try to manipulate y'all. Oh, He got Kyrie a ring. Oh, he got AD a ring. Oh, he got D Wade a ring. And Chris Bosh a ring. So tell me this. Since all four of them niggas that y'all keep naming that he got rings from AD to Kyrie to Bosh to Love to D Wade, why he ain't getting that now without him? Why he ain't getting no ring without him? When AD left him with a 2-1 lead, why he ain't go get that ring? Why? When he had a 2-1 lead in 2015, why he ain't go get that ring without Kyrie and Kevin Love since he got them a ring? Why? Y'all niggas be easy to cook. I just be holding shit back. See, I ain't never told y'all that one. But I just be holding that one in a gumbo pot because you got to go way at the bottom with a root at to get that. You understand? That with a good at the top, probably be a little water and cook down and cook all the way. But you get in there, yeah. Get in there. Yeah. Y'all be talking about he make this one good, he make that one, he made this one the champ, he made that one champ. Well, why the fuck he ain't win when he left them niggas? He ain't win shit without Kyrie since he left. He ain't win shit without KD since he left. He ain't win shit without Kevin Love since he ain't got him. He ain't win shit without D Wade since he ain't playing no more. Who the fuck? What champion? Oh, I forgot he never won without a super team. The fuck out of here. Oh, you the investigative news reporter. Why, yes, I am. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you over here you over here investigating the role player. Why, yes, I am. Come on then. They gonna let me in because they want me to cook your bitch ass. Hold up. Man, they ain't had to get no rings without LeBron because LeBron wanted them to play with him. Remember, they forced AD to leave New Orleans saying that's all folks. Remember, Kyrie Amos know his ass was coming back to Cleveland. Kyrie already told you in so many interviews we ain't need him. And like I said, when Kyrie left after that 4-1 beating, that after that 2016, y'all all healthy and y'all got what 4-1. Kyrie jumped ship on your ass again. So why you ain't beat him? You still had Kevin Love. Man, stop playing with me, man. That fucking special ed shit don't work on me. Talking about why they ain't win without LeBron. Ain't nobody won with. Why he ain't win without him? Because he wasn't winning shit without him. That's why he needed him. Stupid ass nigga. The fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas clown, man. Y'all niggas assholes or something. He run over there and play with this man, but I need you. Get the fuck out of here. You the one made the decision. Bitch, D Wade ain't coming to Cleveland. You went there to win. And you said out your own mouth that shit help you grow. But now you saying you don't need Miami to win. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, the fuck. Y'all niggas crazy, man. I don't know what y'all be talking about. I've been recruiting since 2007, knocking on people's doors. And I've been a nigga done turned your stupid ass down because they know you phony. They know you don't make nobody great. The only thing you gonna get a nigga is dead dressed like y'all got Danny Green. You know, your stupid ass supposed to take that shot. Niggas killing George Hill for missing a free throw, killing J.R. Smith for not knowing he got a timeout. Bitch, you the leader. When you ask that question on the sideline, we ain't got timeouts left? And Ty Lue said, yeah, we got one. Boy, your whole body melted on that chip. Like a piece of fucking ice. You think I want to be around a nigga like that? Because I know when they really go down, bitch, you gonna rack. Bitch, you ain't about to help. You ain't about to swing. Or you sure ain't about to squeeze, bitch. Because remember, you make the right basketball play. Only killer squeeze. You understand? You ain't no killer. You won't hit by no fucking longevity. You wanted to play with them dudes. You ran to them dudes. Them dudes ain't come to you. So make it make sense, man. Like, y'all need to stop this. And they stupid for playing with him. Kyrie was the only nigga to jump ship and get out of that bitch before it burned down because he already knew what he was hitting for. I done played with you 4 years and we done went to 4 finals and I ain't get no credit for it. And now you on TV saying this shit. This one right here made me the GOAT. I bet you Kyrie was inside saying, hold the fuck, dog, I hit the shot. Bitch, you ain't must want the shot. You ran. You ran your ass way to the other wing in the corner like you always do, wiping your chest like you got Gorilla Glue on your hand or something, bitch. You needed the way you be turning that motherfucker over and be dribbling it off your feet. Bitch, you need something on your hand. But let y'all tell it, I'm hating as usual. But, like I tell it, I don't give a bitch, I'm gonna tell the truth, bitch, and it's all facts. Y'all talking about he wanted to play with them. Them dudes ain't want to play with him. He ran his stupid ass over there. Kyrie was in Cleveland minding his own business. Why the fuck you left then? Oh, you stabbed D-Wade in the back and ain't telling him you was leaving Miami neither. D-Wade told you that shit too, huh? But they need him to win. Bitch, when you the only one running. Bitch, you the one keep running. Not me. I supposed to run because you run. I supposed to run because you scared. Should have ran your ass to that gym and worked on your fucking game. That's what you should have did, and you probably wouldn't even be having this conversation. Because every great that I ever seen go to that many championships, the great ones. Now Jerry West, he probably got a only case because of what he was going through for with that Boston shit. You know what I mean? But besides Jerry West, 1-7. Come on, dog. You can't really dig that hard. He the closest thing to it. But y'all killed Jerry West. He ain't no winner. I ain't a logo. Boy, what? 4-6 ain't that fault. Looking at the real circumstances of the shit, it ain't that far off. And it could have been damn near the same if you ask me. Because guess what? He gonna make the right basketball play. He ain't gonna take that shot. He don't want that smoke. And KD, you're a hoe, boy. I knew you. Maz, I told you that nigga was a bitch. When I seen Boston unfold him and undress him, Boston folded that nigga up like a fucking lawn chair. Nigga was coming to get their chairs and tents after the party or picnic. That nigga folded that nigga. Dog, I ain't never seen a nigga fold a real score like that. And check this out. Jordan 63 against the Boston Celtics. Jordan still putting up great numbers and getting hanging against Detroit. You ain't never seen him fold like that, dog. Never. Boston couldn't have did no shit like that to make stop Jordan from scoring no 20 plus or no 40 or no 30 in that game. That nigga still would have hit damn near his area 25, 27. Easy. Dog, y'all is tripping, man. And y'all be talking about these dudes better than them dudes. First of all, the mentality ain't there. The will to win ain't there. And they damn sure ain't got no fucking killer if you gonna keep ducking smoke like you doing. All you niggas in this era duck smoke, man. And I'm tired of that shit. Y'all duck too much smoke for me, bro. That's why we can't get a grasp of this shit. That's why we don't know who winning and who not doing what. Hold up, somebody just came in here. What's up, Kasari? What's up, baby? Facts. They got plenty of dudes, and they showing you that right now. Queen, they showing you that right now. You say average 45 and finals, no 3 line. Yeah, facts. No, I don't think there's no video about it. What's up? What's up, Tyreek? What's down with it, baby? I don't think there's no video about it. You know, people be saying shit behind the scenes, clickbaiting and all that. But if I was to see it, I probably Google it and search it. But see, like stuff like that, I really don't bend it. I just like to stay on the hardwood. And then when you bring messed up stuff to the table, you know, and they interfere with the game, you have no other choice but to talk about it. They need something to talk about because their game ain't doing the talking for them, what I'm saying. So now you got to bring all these distractions and all this off-court stuff and what they doing and who they know, who's selling out, who teaming up with who, like Home was just saying, why they ain't win without him? First of all, how they gonna win without him when you came here? I ain't come to you. You left to go to D Wade. Then you left to go to Kyrie. You went to LA and couldn't make the playoffs after talking about activate playoff mode. The storm is coming, and it ain't much fucking hurricane season. And you got your ass mollywop. You was getting beat by the Timberwolves before they even had an Anthony Edwards. You was getting beat by the Knicks before they had a Bronson and a motherfucking Carl Anthony Townsend. Remember that? 14 games left and your stupid ass couldn't make the playoffs. Now you on that bitch crying, you on Rich Paul and Tampa and Rig. In the last 15, 20 some odd games, now you gotta hear the rumor talking about Anthony Davis getting traded. Anthony Davis, he not playing, he's sitting out, he bitching up, acting out like nigga gonna miss him. Boy, get yourself out from down here, boy. Nobody don't want you down here anyway. I already told y'all that. Nigga wasn't feeling that, boy. Give a fuck how much talent you got. If you ain't producing no chips or getting us long in the playoffs, I don't want to see. I don't give a damn what you're doing. Them numbers don't impact me, man. We done saw a lot of great numbers come to this city, and you ain't the first. And you ain't the first. So let's be real. Whether it was pro, high school, or not, nigga, you ain't the first nigga to put up no great numbers in the city. What I'm saying, and you soft as fucking tissue paper. So stupid ass from down here. And guess what? We was happy when he left. But guess how the league worked? They knew they was wrong. They knew they was wrong for tampering with Chris Paul. How you think we get AD? How you think we get Zion? Message, knowledge, bone. What's the science? You got to see the science affecting this shit. You see what I'm saying? You got, and everything is about you wash my hand, I wash your hand. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Ain't nobody doing this shit authentic no more. And you want me to give you praise and props for the effort that you really putting in. When I see y'all just kick Shea to the curve. This man ain't saying nothing. It's a business move. Did that affect him? Did he get down? Did it drain him? Did he lose the love for basketball? Okay, y'all want to send me over here? I got to start from the bottom anyway. Fuck, the Clippers a basement team anyway. Oh, you don't want to play with me, Kawhi? Sheetrock, you bitch ass nigga? Okay, let me do my own thing. And look, MVP later, championship later, finals MVP later, Sheetrock still out here scratching this motherfucking nap-ass plats. Talking about, man, what the fuck didn't happen, man? Looking like a straight dope fiend by the corner store. Yeah, buy me a bill. Dry ass lip. I'm like, what the fuck? See, that's how I know you old heads. Even though it took John a long time to give in to Kobe, a lot of old heads weren't doing that, what I'm saying. That's why it was so easy to go to Elijah Wine on the off season. I don't give a fuck what I teach. You still can't do it to me. I'm the fucking master. I'm Mr. Miyagi, bitch. I'm Imp Man. Bitch, I am Bruce Lee. You understand? Bitch, I am Chuck Norris. Bitch, I am Steven Seagal. Bitch, I'm all of them in one. So don't come fucking with me. You'll never be better than me. You understand? So therefore, you ducking this smoke ain't about to prove nothing, KD. Man, you a hoe. What? I won't see competition, nigga, and you ran, nigga. You ran. You came from school, a nigga took your lunch money and you ran. Nigga, at least Michael fought back. But at least Michael fought back. Nigga, you ran, nigga. I can't believe you did that, bro. And they was already begging the cake and talking about KD. I sit out, KD sitting out. I'm like, hold up. When I first heard, I said, no, I can't believe that. I said, KD, a basketball player. He loved competition. At least that's what I was told. KD love competition. He don't run from no smoke. You say Shea should have 3 MVPs? Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. But James, you got to get a role player some credit last night. That nigga was playmaking. No, I ain't said it. I gave him credit. Everybody played good. But what I liked about last night, more than anything, was Luke Kennard. Another nigga Sheetrock gave up on. Luke Kennard done been in Memphis, done been here, done been there, done been here. That dude can ball, man. That make the veterans of this era look bad because you be getting off this young talent. That's how I know y'all don't know how to scout talent. but you've been doing shit since 8. He done got rid of players and they done went on to flourish and do other things, but you can't play with them. I'm not giving you no credit for no shit like that, man. No. You should have been doing that your whole career. Maybe you'll have a fucking winning record. Because you do it one out of 24 years. I'm supposed to give you a cookie with chocolate chips? No, bitch, you getting a plain cookie with nothing, bitch. That bitch gonna take like sheetrock. Ain't got no sugar in it or nothing. Nah, you gotta do that on a consistent basis, man. Um I gave him his prize. Look, that was good. He shot good 9 for 15. He didn't take that many shots. He wasn't trying to be aggressive. Then you gotta understand this too. Nigga be killing it. Y'all be killing them role players. Tonight he really let them do their thing. Cause if KD was out there, you think them dudes would have balled out like that? So now I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna be a facility. I seen that shit, 6 points and 10 assists. Nah, you doing that because you ain't got no pressure on you. And them the dudes ain't got no smoke over there like that to beat y'all. Y'all got way more chemistry. And I'm telling you, that Jackson Hayes connection, he them little 12 points be hurt. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. Then he be efficient with it. Then you gotta think about Luke Kennard balling out his fucking mind right now. Dog, the nigga scored 27 points. That's the difference in the game. That's starter numbers. That's Austin Reeves. That's Luka damn near numbers. Nobody expect that dude to go out there and ball like he did. The defensive strategy was fucked up from Jump Street. They asked me, and y'all ain't know how to slap him, pinch him, choke him, or clip him, or something. This nigga just out there doing whatever he want, getting to the midi, getting to the 3, running all screens, handling the rock. Like he's doing shit too. Like it was a great team effort. I just can't give him because he don't always play like that. He just don't always play like that. That's like I said, when you need him to play like that, I to be honest with you, I thought he was gonna come out and try to front run, but he didn't. That was kudos enough. I'm like, damn, he playing a real solid basketball game. He ain't trying to do too much. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to do this, do that. Everybody getting the ball moving. And then Marcus Smart getting in the groove. They doing their thing. Like, if you look at their numbers and how they share the rock and the shooting percentage, that like every time I'm starting to like Rui Hachimura. You could tell he developed his game. He ain't always had that turnaround, that crispy like that. Now he be wanting to put your ass on that block and hit you with that turnaround and whack that shit looking wetter and wetter a little bit. So all that has something to do with chemistry playing together. But let his real fans tell it, oh, he ain't got no help. Yes, he do. You just gotta use them dudes. Stop fucking ball hogging all the time. You see what I'm saying? If you use your teammates the right way, maybe a nigga stay up that fucking ball spot. Until then, I'm gonna keep jumping in that bitch because it looked like a trampoline. Like Bernie Mac said, stop jumping on my shit. I'm gonna stay jumping in that ball spot. I thought it was a pool. Fuck. I don't need no life jacket. That pool ain't deep. That look about 6 feet, about 8 feet. Yeah, I can handle that. Yeah, but that bitch gonna be 12. He keep playing. That bitch gonna get deeper and deeper. That bitch gonna look like an ocean in a minute. That bitch gonna look like the Pacific. That stress gonna take him out. And him playing, I remember Brian tried to pass that bitch to him and the ball went out of bounds. You could see it in his face. That nigga was hot as fish grease. And he told Brian his son, Brian, to hurry up and say, my bad, it's on me to go. Man, fuck that nigga, Brian. Fuck that nigga, man. I don't apologize. That nigga lead the league in turnover. Do we apologize when he turned over? No, he cried at the ref like a hoe. Fuck that nigga. Keep every time you pass it to that bitch, turn it over. Fuck it. That's what he do. I won't hear that shit. Stop baby find that nigga and let him turn it over. You the one skipped the line for this nigga anyway and got him thinking, he better than every G League. This shit is hilarious. Man, get the fuck. I bet you that shit ain't hilarious. Nah. That ball spot got a little wider since Brian came. That bit in Miami, that bit was a little small. You know, it looked like a little, one of them little. We used to call it a drain, where you pick the drain up and it's a little hole that got the stairs you go down in the sewer. It bitch started like that. That bitch was like a little bottle cap. Now that bitch like this cup hole right now. That bitch wide. Oh shit! See what you made me do, bitch? Made me pull my fucking water out on my fucking phone. You stinky bitch. Okay, who had water with that ice in that cup? I was in this bitch frozen. What's up, Rob? This bitch made me pull my fucking my water on my cup. Thank you. But yeah, that bitch big as that fucking cup hole right there. That bitch look like a straight swimming pool. Hey, bro, y'all going to swimming pool this summer? Shit, what's one over? Starling? Where y'all going? St. Rock? Shit, we going to one of them bitches. Which one got 12 feet? Only one got 12 feet is the role player. Everybody else got kiddie pools. Well, shit, we going to the deepest one. We going to the deepest one. I can't believe this nigga made me wet my fucking phone, man. Hey, yeah, I see that shit. But guess what? That's a good thing. He should have been doing that. That's all I'm saying. He'll have more range, but people don't want to understand that part. And people are still shit on you for telling the truth about what you see. And I don't like that part about the YouTube world because you like a certain person, don't mean you gotta keep holding his hand or hold him accountable. Like, I'm gonna tell you a fan base that nobody don't talk about because Jokic done blew them out the water, but they was worse than Jokic. See the sheetrock people? Boy, you can't get them to say nothing bad about sheetrock. Oh no, they can't. Boy, sheetrock was in a when he helped blow that 3-1 lead. They put all the mill on Paul George. They put all the mill on motherfucking uh Lou Williams leaving the bubble, going get some wings. Oh, Montrez had to leave, but you still come on, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta see this shit, dog. I ain't lying. You gotta see this shit. And this is my thing. If y'all don't see nothing wrong with this, why they always catering to the old players? Like the young dudes don't need no help. Y'all kick them to the curb and try to throw them on the bottom feeders, and they got these teams looking better than them. Why they ain't in the number one seed? They moving heaven and earth to get these certain players that they feel like got championship caliber experience and all this and that. But then you got these motherfucking young teams doing better than them and getting further than y'all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. No, there ain't no mysterious injury. That nigga ducking. Somebody paid him off. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Now all of a sudden you missing? No, no. Nigga, you just rested a whole fucking week watching the play-in damn near. Y'all was already solidified. It ain't like y'all had to go through no playing gauntlet. Y'all was already solidified. The playoffs start, and now you hurt. Nigga, kick rocks, man. I don't smoke rocks. I never did. I don't know how I feel. I don't know what kind of high I give you. But them niggas think you crackheads when they be telling you shit like this. And I ain't for it, dog. You can't fool me no more. I ain't learning it. I gotta get in that paper towel right quick. Gotta wipe the table off. But hold up, man. These niggas here tripping, bro. For the Pistons, I like the Pistons, but they gonna have their hands full with Orlando. There ain't gonna be no cakewalk. Give me a minute right quick. Hold up. They gonna have their hands full. Y'all probably could still hear me though, but they gonna have their hands full. There ain't gonna be no fucking cakewalk. And they think Orlando is a cakewalk. Hornets? Oh my god. That wasn't no fluke. I don't want nobody to think that was a fluke. But that shit wasn't no fluke. That shit was for real. That was a real ass whooping. And they knew they let one get away against Philadelphia, so they was like, man. And then they knew that they let one get away. through the whole season because they've been battling injuries. And that's what I be telling you. When you got teams that's battling through injuries, fighting through adversity, and it's looking dog, and it's looking bad for you, and you don't think you're gonna make it. You say KD got that phone call? Shit, I don't know what he got. I know he ducking though, but he got a phone call tonight. I'm gonna tell you like this, TP. What Orlando just showed me, he ain't got shit to tell me. I know that nigga a hoe. That nigga ain't built like us, dog. And people need to stop comparing these dudes to us. Like, for real. But this just goes to show you where the NBA has gone over the years from you watching people being. Dog, Bird was dealing with a bank issue. For real, dog, on some real nigga shit. When you dealing with a back issue, that's why the man used to lay on the floor like that. The man couldn't even sit in the chair half of the time. And that man still go out there, ain't cheat the game, ain't ducking no smoke. That's why I was proud of Scottie Pippen after what he went through with the migraine and with the last shot between him and Cool Coach. That 98 finals showed me something about Scottie. Showed me something about Scottie. He ain't had to go out there. His health was more important, but guess what? A decoy better than not being there. My team need me. It's going to war. We at war right now. This is for all the fucking marbles. This is the playoffs. So why would I give my team anything less when they need me the most? No, that's what they doing right now. Look, this the whole thing too that y'all got to do by reading the play. Both of these teams battling injuries. We know Houston don't have a point guard like that. So if you look at their struggles and this and that, KD supposed to be the savior, but how he gonna be the savior if he not playing? So now you got a basic team that's basically about to go through what they went through last year against Golden State because they don't have that nigga that can get them buckets for you when need be. I know them dudes probably didn't expect KD to duck no smoke, but shit, it is what it is now. You're down one game. And furthermore, like I said, it just goes to show me that tweet and that text is real. Niggas say that wasn't him all he want. Why you ain't go out there and go to war with them dudes then? Go out there and go to war with them dudes. You refuse to go out there and go to war with them dudes. Luka gonna be back for next round. Luka gonna be back for next round. If the Lakers survive this, which I know they will now, because how KD bitch ass bitching up, I don't think the Rockets got enough firepower to beat this Lakers team. Lakers team, you could tell some of their players, they work on their game, but let other people tell it, they don't. They need to get off them. The role player need more help. No, them dudes just need to play their game. And that shit gonna look good on paper or not. Them dudes be winning. What's up, Dark Cows? What's down with Stephen A said that Kevin Durant is ranked higher than Bird and Wilt? No, he not. Not after last night. Man, Stephen A Smith need to sit his stupid ass down because he ain't never played basketball. I ain't never seen him suit up. I ain't never seen him suit up. Not for a church league or nothing. I used to play off of my church league and shit. That's how much I love the game, nigga. I ain't lying. I'm keeping it straight honest with you. For real, for real. But yeah, Stephen A. Smith don't know what the fuck you talking about. Them niggas hoes, man. Them niggas be out here with that dumb ass shit just for content purpose. I don't understand how motherfuckers won't be great and call themselves the GOAT when you out here ducking smoke. Jason Tatum and Carmelo Anthony should have opened you niggas' eyes up when he said that dude don't like to go one-on-one and play one-on-one. Kobe said, I love one-on-one. That's what we come up doing. Boy, Boston is beating the shit out of fucking 76ers. God, that's why I ain't really want to pay attention to that game. That ain't nothing but a warm-up for Boston. Cause that's why I was mad at Orlando for letting that motherfucker slip away. But that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Y'all done let them in there. And y'all, boy, I don't think Philly gonna win a game, to be honest with you. Cause Jalen Brown been on one. They ain't been talking about him enough, but hey, I've been noticing him and I've been pumping him up. I've been giving him shout outs and stuff like that. But with Tatum coming back, that's gonna be an intriguing thing because now he got to get back into the offense. You got to implement him into his touches and stuff. But I don't think it's gonna bother them because they won a championship like that before. A newer roster because they don't have Al Horford, Porzingis, and a lot of pieces that help win that championship. But I still like the way they built. I still like the way they play because of the way the league is being ran and the style the league is playing. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think they can still win playing that way. And plus, you got two number ones. To be honest with you, a lot of people don't have two number ones. A lot of people just don't. So you giving yourself a chance to win that. And that's why I'm not surprised they are big on Philly, 49-29. Damn, that look Philly out there putting up high school numbers in the first quarter, the second quarter. Like them niggas still aim got third in it's 7 minutes in the fucking quarter. That's crazy. Normally you score that shit in the first quarter. 29 points in the first quarter. You say Tatum about to get a triple double in the third quarter, 10, 7, and 4. It's a possibility. But that like I said, man, I ain't never liked Philadelphia because of one reason. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I ain't about to keep trusting no process. Dog, I had just came home from the hospital when I was born when they started this process. And them niggas ain't win shit yet. So how the fuck I keep hanging my head on trusting the fucking process and they don't believe in trusting their own process. But they ain't did shit with it. And B running the muck of their fucking franchise, stealing all the fucking money. Think I don't know, trying to get water over there where he from, but they ain't got none supposedly. But hey, that shit don't work on me. Fire that nigga, man. And get somebody in here that's gonna play. I just don't understand what we doing as Americans right now, though. Like we losing, man. Like look at the MVPs, bro. When the last American MVP we had? Don't worry about we losing, man. And we out here. You say you got Boston and OKC in the finals. I wouldn't mind saying that, but I don't think Boston have enough bigs to fuck with them. Now I like the little nigga that they do got, the little Cantor, or whatever the fucking name is. I like him. That nigga a hustler and yeah, he a defender, but that's just one dude so far that I can see. And Boston like to shoot the threes as well, but I can see that finals happening. But if I really had to pick, it's so hard to see what's coming out the East, but I can see why people pick Boston with them getting Tatum back and them having the most experience, being one of the champions to come from the East when they did win it. Because the East been getting there at Molly. The Thunder, the Nuggets, the Warriors. When last time the East won? When Boston won it? Shit, it's gonna be hard. It's hard to be the West team, dog. And even if the Spurs or the motherfucking Thunder go, I just don't see no East team beating them. I'm just being honest. Now they might can beat a Denver, or they might can beat a Lakers squad if they was to make it somehow. A Rocket. I just like the top two teams in the West. Them bitches off limits. I don't see nobody beating them. I don't give a fuck where they come from. They could come from Somalia. They could come from Afghanistan. You could put 2, 3 teams together. I don't give a damn. I remember Mad Down did that shit Friday. They on that bitch cooking. I'm not gonna lie to you. And he was like, well then, if OKC is this and that, and they was trying to figure out who was gonna play OKC when the last two teams was playing. And I think it's the Suns. So they was like, well, then you could put both of them teams together. I don't think they still could beat them. And I had to sit there and think about that. That was a nice topic that you can really talk about. If you were to take the Suns and Golden State as they constructed roster right now. That's a good thing, Mel. Thank you, Mel. And you put both of those teams together, can they really beat the, and like take the best 15 off each team? Put it that way, because I know you ain't gonna be able to play with both teams, because that's about 30 people against just 15 or whatever. But take their best players off each one of those teams and combine them. Could they really beat OKC still? What y'all think about that? That shit was fire when he said that shit. Had me thinking like, hold up. I had to put my Einstein cap on for that one. Because you got to think about it. You got Steph at the point. You got Dylan Brooks at the two. How you doing? You got, you got Steph at the one. You got Devin Booker at the two. You got Brooks at the three. You know you're going to put the Raymond bitch ass in there. Like he an enforcer or something. But you're going to need scoring to go against these motherfuckers. And I understand you're going to need the Raymond too, but you got to put him in there. You're going to have to put him in there. You can't leave him out. So that's damn near like 2 or 3 from each team. Like, I don't know, that would be a nice little thing though. But I still don't think they'll get them. I think OKC still blow their ass out the water. When the team play fundamental and they don't, you say Tyrese took them to 7 games. He was truly cooking. Yeah, he was cooking. He was cooking. But see, that just goes to show you though. Even much he played through an injury. I don't like the way he went out. That was a nasty ass injury, and you could tell. Oh, Doug, that's a good. I like that lineup right there. Because I don't really know who all the signs big man is. So that's 5. You still gonna need like 7 more, or like what 10 more is what you go about 12, 13. It was a 15-man roster, whatever. Even though you don't play the whole 15, to have it go, I don't know, but just a cool 12, 13-man roster. You put both of those teams together, who the fuck you think gonna win those games? That shit is kind of like got you thinking like, hold up. But that series last year let me know, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that championship series between Indiana and the Thunder, that let me know we're in a good space. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Why would you get away Benedict Mathurin? You traded away Miles Turner, man. You supposed to run that shit back. I know you got injuries and shit and all this and that. Injuries is a part of the game. That's why you got to know how to hit on your drafts and know what free agents to go again, to go after to fit your style and your scheme. So you could be able to prevail and hold off some of these injuries and still be in the thick of things and in the contentions. But if you run around this motherfucker giving away all your fucking talent, 2, 3 players for one nigga, you losing. There ain't no game. I don't know who made y'all niggas thought that shit was a game. And if I was the front office, I'm not giving away no 2, 3 niggas for no one nigga that ain't guaranteed to get us no fucking ring. And that's not no guarantee. It's really not, dog. Because what if he get hurt? Now we shot 2, 3 niggas. We came and replaced. Now we got to replace with people that really don't fit our system, that we really can't play, and we still fuck. Because y'all don't know how to develop people, man. Y'all don't know how to develop. And look, dog, that was stupid. Zubac, the Clippers needed Zubac in that Golden State series. Zubac would have did a better job than Brook Lopez on that. I'm quite sure. And first of all, that just go there. I'm so tired of people talking about this era so cold and they IQ so high. Y'all coach is dumb as a box of rocks too, because ain't no fucking way in the world Brook Lopez was supposed to be in there on that fucking plate. Big slow ass center. When Steph Curry seen that nigga was licking his chops. And that nigga went one way and turned back the other way. He was dead after that. Once he pivoted and came back the other way, he was lunching meat. But nobody ain't gonna talk about that coaching adjustment. And you had time to put the defensive players in there because you let the motherfuckers go for whatever reason. That's your fault. Stop catering to these fucking players and build these teams the fucking right way. But no, nobody don't want to do that. They want to cater to these players. It's a players league and all that. I'm tired of hearing that shit, man. I'm tired of hearing it. If y'all don't see the players fucking it up and they still ain't winning doing it, what the fuck you want me to do about it? What the fuck you want me to do about it? They not even as winning doing it. At least when the GMs was doing it in the 80s and the 90s, bro, they was winning. You know what I mean? They was winning, bro. You can't knock that. You know how hard it is to win a fucking championship? You think they wanted to bust the Showtime niggas up? You think they wanted to bust Larry Bird them up? You get old, nigga. You gotta know when to get your fucking suitcase and get the fuck out my house. It's time to go home. Period. You got a lot of motherfuckers overstay their welcome and want you to be like, yeah, dog, you can stay another night. No, nigga, get your funky feet ass up out of here. It's time to go home. You gotta rebuild. You know what I mean? Time to do something different. You done ran our course. It's cool. I can live with that. Let's just be all grown about this. And Rob Pelinka, he gonna always get the brunt because he what is the GM, the president, he supposed to be pulling all the strings. He always gonna get the brunt of the blow. Well, you doing what the Browns did. Well, you doing that they should have been traded that nigga, man. Yeah, it do requires a little luck. But listen, this the whole thing though. Luck come with people that want luck. Like you gotta go get it. Luck ain't gonna just fall in your lap. If I ain't putting in the effort, I ain't getting back on defense. How much luck you expect me to have? Ain't no luck in that. Nigga just busting your ass. To me, salute the trade. That once I heard him say that, I knew I wasn't the only one that thought like that, and I knew what era he came from when he said this shit. You know what defense really about, dog? It's just effort. It's about will. It's about fight. So if you willing to fight anything in the street that feel like you disrespecting, why not fight for that? Nigga, you can't score me. People take pride in that shit when I was coming up. Like, nigga, now I want you to score me. But you got great scoring, great offense over great defense. So I'm just saying, like, that was for me. No, listen, every championship run that I done seen had something to do with luck. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you on that. I ain't saying it's not. I don't watch too many sports to be here and blind by the shit. Like, hold up, no, ain't nobody just won that bitch all right clean. Some had to happen to change the outcome of that series of that game. And niggas know if that shit wouldn't have happened, that shit wouldn't have went that way. So that's considered as luck. You know, I'm with you on that. I ain't that crazy and blind to the fact neither. But like I said, I never seen nobody just go through nothing without some going their way. To me, that's luck. And I've been playing sports a long goddamn time, even with us. Even playing with my teammates, like luck came our way, bounced our way, you know. So we didn't expect this nigga to do that. This nigga never do this shit. But damn, all of a sudden this nigga done did it. You gotta take advantage on it. And some people let that opportunity slip out their hand too, because they don't know. They never been in that situation. But the people that you got around you have, but they don't want to teach you that because they think you gonna outgrow them and outshine you. When you supposed to want a person to elevate anyway to help you win. Why would you want me to stay the same so you could get all the credit? Then when I can't develop my game around you and I gotta stay the same when we don't win, then you talking this dumbass shit. Now I don't want to hear that shit. That's why I was glad when Eddie House said that. You talk about you blaming it on the roster construction, but we still made it to the finals. No, you blame it on the roster construction because your ass sold out. You ain't show up. You shrinked in the biggest moment once again. 4 years fucking later. Bitch, stop blaming it on everybody but yourself, nigga. Take accountability. That's all I'm saying, bro. And a lot of people in this era don't take accountability. I don't know why Kevin Durant talking about his knee all of a sudden. You just had damn near 2 weeks after the season to get your knee right. Take all the shots you gonna take. Like you don't know a nigga be taking them shots in that fucking back room, and you come back out there and you play through it. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Bitch, somebody got in your ear and told you something. I just don't know who it was. I ain't even trying to find out at this point because we already know what we know at this point about you. So once, like I said, once they show you who they are, you better fucking believe them. Because guess what? He gonna keep rocking like that. He gonna keep fooling you. You can't keep falling for that shit. I'm from the Beverly Hills cop days, nigga. I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. And what he told him, man, put some bass in your voice. I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. This how you talk to a nigga, man. A nigga not gonna respect you if you can't come live and direct. But if you around here like you like that, but a nigga always got to hear from somebody else. A nigga got to hear from, man. You heard what your boy said about you, man. What your boy, man, he just was around here. Oh man, that nigga, man, like y'all done fell out of something. What that's about, man? I ain't know nothing about that. The whole time you been feeling that way. Instead of talking to me, nah, you can bring it to the media for clicks and base, and then the whole while now I gotta defend myself, and that's nah, I ain't with all that. I ain't from that type of life or that culture. I ain't giving you what you're looking for. That's why I don't be on here trying to disrespect nobody, but you know, I'm gonna try to bring the jokes and the laughter and the funny all I can. But at the end of the day, man, I just don't like your leaders of the game today is setting bad examples. Nah, but listen, with that dark, when that shit started right there, a lot of people weren't old enough to watch it. I was. Go check out that same game at halftime. Why you think they put instant replay in? Because Samaki Walker hit a three when there was no time left on the buzzer. The same thing happened. They tipped the bitch out. They chased the rebound. The ball went out and they tipped it. And when he hit that 3-pointer, when they was by the scores table, they counted that shit. So throughout that whole game, it was just nip and tuck, nip and tuck, nip and tuck. We got the lead by one. I think it was by one. If I'm not mistaken, it was tied. When I forgot who shot the ball, but when they niggas shot the ball, it came way like when Shaq hit that bitch, it's just like a perfect carol. And when Chris Webber turned around, him and Device was right there, but Shaq had better position. I'm thinking if Shaq would have grabbed it, we could foul him. You know he ain't about to hit that shit, you know what I mean? But that's why he tipped it out, because he ain't want that smoke. He tipped that bitch out and that bitch went right in Robert overhand. And that nigga walked right into that bitch. I was like, man, nigga, bro, I wanted to jump out the third floor that day. I lost $400. That's my last time betting. Then come to find out them bitches cheated. The referees ain't on it. And I like being in Shaq, dog. But I knew it was something about that fucking game, dog. I was like, my lord, $4, nigga. I ain't talking about 4-1 neither, nigga. Fuck, I was like, fuck. I had to pay like 3 different niggas in that project that day. Man, my head was smoking. And then I wasn't tripping. I was just like, because if I ain't have it to lose, I wouldn't have bet it. But I was like, man, something ain't right, man. We had these bitches number this year. I just knew we were going to beat them. Then we had Mike Bibby got rid of chocolate, white, old stupid looking ass with all that and one ass shit, taking them bad ass three. Mike Bibby was a real flow general. Arizona, national champion, knew what it takes. That ball killing Derek Fisher, stupid ass. Hey, I said, ooh, we got their ass now. I felt like Pops, nigga, when the dog bit his ass. We got him now. We in here. But then I came to think of my realization again, like a small market team. They up north, Sacramento, big market team, Hollywood. Woo, woo, woo. Man, fuck. And it was too late. Can't take it back. But I'm still got that hope. When we went up 3-2, and then they'll come back and we had home field advantage, I was like, yeah. I just said, boy, we gotta get these bitches. We gotta get these bitches. And I ain't gonna lie. We ain't get them. Thanks to the referee. And we ain't making no better because game 7, it wasn't just game 6. Game 6, the one that really caused it, because that's when the referees intervened. But Game 7, the one killed us because we missed a lot of free throws. We wasn't into it because of that game 6 collapse and how the referees took that bitch from us. We was supposed to beat them bitches 4-2, nigga. And y'all be trying to shit on my nigga Chris Webber. The role player would have never did no shit like that. Cause we ain't need no super team, bitch ass nigga. That's why I pick him over that role player. But so many niggas I pick over that nigga. You know what I mean? He better than role player, man. You goddamn skip it. Nigga, the role player duck college, remember? Chris Webber went to 2 national champions, whether he won them or not. And guess what? They would have did it without him because they didn't do it. When Chris Webber went to the draft and them niggas stayed behind, them niggas got eliminated. Them niggas ain't even make it that far. Nigga, stop playing with my nigga like he was a fucking asshole or something. You saw what he did to Barkley. We ain't duck no smoke, nigga. We put our nuts in niggas' face. Nigga, that nigga ain't was going down there if they got a center down there. Andrew Bogut showed you that. And so Andrew Bogut got hurt. Now all of a sudden, he down there, he chased down Black. And man, your front running ass from around here, bitch. You can't win nothing without no help. You ain't that nigga like that. That's why I'm glad your first game of the season, guess who it was against? And I almost think my dog played that game. I got to go back and look. But you ain't better than my dog, man. Stop that, man. My dog was playing point forward before you was came out the fucking womb, nigga. You say you been doing shit since 8. I ain't never seen it. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what you see. I know you're a stone bone liar. So you can tell the fan what you want. Your game say a totally different thing. They don't look like since the 8 to me. That look like you started about 22, 23. You know, I don't know. Because the stuff that you was doing in St. Vincent Mary's, to be honest with you, it ain't really translate to the pros because when you first came in, it was still a little rough. You got to remember that. It was like rough. You know, you had power fours, you had real fives. You know, you was doing stuff because you was more athletic, you was younger and all that, but you ain't know how to play back to the basket. It was all like downhill type shit then. Get your little running star, you'll fade away here and there. You be on a couple of nights, but y'all the nights you be off, you know. Couldn't shoot the 3 as good when you first came in. Like you got about 20%, something like that. Like your first year or something. I forgot the numbers, but the shit was horrendous. Like, but then they was still saying you was the chosen one. Yeah, and I never understood that. Like, I'm like, come on, at least let them keep trying, let them keep going. But no, y'all kept just throwing them. You know how a commercial come on, everything, they just keep throwing it in your face, trying to get you to buy this weak ass product. And then all of a sudden you go buy it and then to my side effects of this. That's what it is when you deal with people like that. You get side effects. Then you get sidetracked and they try to keep throwing this in your face so you don't pay attention to the whole outland, like the whole landscape of things. There's a lot of players that did more for this game for us in his era that don't get no credit, they discredit. All to still lift up this man. So what that fucking tell you? So now you gotta come through this bitch and try to fight for the Currys. Gotta fight for the James Halls. You gotta fight for the KDs. You gotta fight for the Sheetrocks. You know what I mean? You gotta fight for these people. Dog, don't you know they skipped a whole era? They skipped a whole era to compare this nigga to an era that came 2 years before him. 3 years, 4 years, damn near 3, 4 years before him. Because remember, John came in the 80s. So why y'all not comparing them to the GOAT of the era that came before them? Because Eric T. Price, that was a great, every era should have their own GOAT. Ain't no comparison. Michael Jordan told you that, how can I call myself the GOAT when I never played against people? And all them dudes was great in their own way and in their era. So if I wasn't able to play in that era and play against them, I can't talk down on them dudes. I just know them dudes was good. You can't get that from this era about the era that came before them. So they'll skip that whole era knowing they not nowhere close to that era just to go try to compare to a real nigga that, come on, man, make it make sense, dog. Make it make sense. That shit's sad, though. And you would sit here and you would think about this shit and be like, what's the real purpose? Like, what's the real cost? Why is they trying to push this on a nigga like that? And I've been said that, dog. Steph Curry is the best dude in this era. I've been said that. And I'm standing on that. Everybody did some fuck shit. Everybody did like super team snake shit. So look, I'm not tripping off of that. If you really look at the resumes and look deep dive into that shit, like I said, Steph got two with KD, right? The role player got all his with a super team. If he make all these players better, why he ain't win nothing like he, you know? And like I said, he ran to these dudes. It wasn't like, even though him and Brian had that conversation, D Wade starting to expose his bitch ass. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That nigga don't give a fuck. D Wade is out here with that fucking Mossberg with slugs and bird seeds and buckshots in that bitch, plucking your ass with that bitch, knocking all the feathers loose. That's why I think that ball spot getting a little wider. So I'm talking about Wade taking number shots. Number shots. And I love it. Cause you'll see your little minions, them motherfuckers always in the media, rubbing their hand like Birdman. Them bitches don't be talking about nothing. Don't be talking about nothing. Just to keep your name alive, like you the only dude in this fucking era that did great things. That's another reason why niggas be on that ball spot like a trampoline. And I'm one of them niggas. I'm always outside. It's because we ain't had this type of shit. That's why I'm outside now. Look, we didn't have this type of shit to, enjoy our time. And I ain't tripping because we was really doing it. We was throwing that pigskin. We was swinging that baseball trying to hit that bitch. You know what I mean? We was shooting that fucking rock 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't see nobody doing that. I see more soccer playing than anything in Houston. I ain't gonna. Every time I pass the park, they're out there kicking a soccer ball. I don't see a nigga playing basketball, throwing a football. I be like, man, what the fuck? But I see by a nigga by the stove big and talking about they got weed. I'm like, what the world is coming to, man? Nigga, go get a fucking job, man. Every fucking way you go, I got weed, dog. You need weed, man. Still broke ass up. Nah, I'm not giving you my hard-earned money for that shit. Nah. Fuck that. I had to learn that too, nigga. Nah, you ain't getting rich off me, nigga. Fuck all that. Hell no. Shit crazy, man. Niggas just be walking through life like everything peaches and cream, knowing the shit fucked up. And they ain't trying to make it better, do nothing about it, say nothing about it. Everybody just walking through this bitch, just doing this. What you say right there? Hold up. Kobe Bryant, 523, 62%. The run Bryant, 4.6, 33 to 40%. Yep, I could believe that. And what's cool about it, Bryant is 80 babies. He should have better. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Hard work, but the nigga don't. He just crazy. Like it's all about him. All about him. People don't even go to the park anymore. Sports ball. Listen, I used to try to bring my kids outside to ride their bike. We go out there for 90 even 5 minutes, dog. Man, I can't do it. I said, man, we ain't no quitters, man. Look, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna keep showing. I'm gonna hold you so you don't fall. You got training with us so you ain't gonna fall. But they mind so stuck on this phone, that computer, that game, that YouTube, that roadblocks. The motherfucker don't even go outside. I'm like, man, you can't make them like, but you be mad, you be hot as fish be. Like you be like, damn, dog, I don't want to go outside. You know what I mean? But go walk to the store. Say you about to buy something. I'm gonna pause it. Dad, can I come? No, stay your ass on that game. Tell me what you want. You ain't want to go outside. No, stay your ass right there. Yeah, I'm petting me. I get them back. You know what I mean? When I ask you to come outside and throw the ball and play with me, no, you won't stay. It's too hot. So it's too hot to go to the store. I'm walking. I ain't driving the store right there. Everybody keep burning on every time they go to the store. I used to walk right there to because they had Google stores there. So I used to walk to different ones. They had the liquor store getting the drink up. I'm right here by everything. So I ain't worried about, hey, can I go? Nope. You ain't want to go play the ball with me. Let's go outside and throw the ball. Man, it's hot out there, man. Why it's hot out there, huh? I'm about to go to the store, get me a bag of chips, and get me something to drink. Oh, come on, let's go to the store. I'm walking. All right, I'm still go. Nah, it's hot out there, son. Didn't you just say it was hot out there? So you just sit right here, play the game because it's hot out there, and I'm gonna go get everything that we need. Now he, well, boot up then. I don't care. I was just like you. You come out me, nigga. I know how that shit go. You, hey man, I be trying to do a lot of that, dog. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I be at work. Don't think I be letting them just be on that, just be nah. First thing you gotta do your homework. The next thing you gotta do, take a shower. The next thing you gotta do, you gotta eat. You gotta wash your hands and eat and do that homework before you do anything. I don't give a damn how mad you get. I'm the fucking daddy, so I'm so old school, like, and they understand that, and they don't be tripping. At first, they used to be, and now I go upstairs, boy. If you don't get your fucking hands off that game, you ain't even got out the clothes yet, nigga. You already know. Off out the clothes, put your put your shit on, go to sit at that table and do that homework. Right, sitting at the table, do the homework, food coming up. Then you finish, you eat, go take a shower, take a bath, however y'all do it. Then you can do whatever the fuck you want till it's curfew time, till it's time to go to school. And I used to give my kids a cab to like 9 o'clock, sometime 10 when I know it's a Friday and they're gonna be out the next 2 days. But 9 o'clock was my cab. Shit, we used to get 7:30, 8 o'clock. Fuck, they had it way better than us. Shit. I'm on boy 7:30, nigga, in that bitch covered up, watching Good Times and All in the Family, nigga. Watching fucking MASH. And so I used to hate MASH, so I ain't used to watch MASH, but every TV show about my mama's family, nigga. Used to watch Glow Wrestling, the women's wrestling, watch the men wrestling, all kinds of shit to come on. We used to watch the box. I used to pay for it though. Just people paying for it. The music come on. I'm watching that shit. So I go to sleep. Shit. Nigga still had principles there to stand on and live on. And that shit just carried over, man. Like you just when like I said, when you don't understand it and people don't know how how hard it is, even if you had it hard and you know how hard it is, you shouldn't even want to cheat the system to get nowhere because when you do stuff like that, you just set the precedent for everybody else to follow. Because if your skills was what got you here, only thing that means you can't stay the same. You gotta be willing to work. You gotta be willing to put it in. That what made the Kobe Bryant so great in the Vince Carter. They just weren't relying on dunking. Everybody thought Vince Carter was just gonna be a dunker. That nigga shit. That nigga played 22 seasons. Ain't nobody talking about that though. But they talking about this fucking role player over there. Talking about this fucking bum. Make it make sense, bro. I just don't understand. Like the shit just don't ain't adding up. But big win for the Nuggets. The Timberwolves just got to play more physical, be more aggressive, get downhill, stop settling for threes. You know what I mean? 33 to 19 free throws. That's what beat you. It was more physical. And I never seen people really out physical you since you had Julius Randle. You always been the bullies. But for some reason, this first game, probably was a little jitters, and I was in and out with injuries throughout the season. But I think he gonna come back a little stronger. I do think Atlanta gonna play a little better. But you know how it goes. Home court, you gotta protect it. It's gonna be what it is. You understand? So until you lose that on your home court, the first road team that went on their on the road, I think that's gonna change and get a lot of people like I see, bro. I seen Murray cooking yesterday, but I also seen him going to the line though too. That's what I'm saying. 33 free throws to 19 though. That's a big discrepancy, and they only lost by 11. Both of those teams besides the free throws. So if you take at least even those free throws out, 20 to 20, 22 to 19, they don't win like that. In Minnesota don't lose. Maybe that game do go a little different. But Denver at home, they gonna get those calls. Jamal was being the more aggressive. So I gotta give it to him, dog. I'm just calling it how I saw it for me watching it with my own eye. Denver was the more aggressive team. They both shot poorly from the three. You know, I ain't think 14 to 19 free throws was 73%, but that's still like, eh. So that means you got to get to the line more and don't miss them. You think what I'm saying? But saying 33 to 19, everything else is basically even, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Offensive rebounds were 8 to 7. You know, defensive rebounds were 42 to 39 or some shit like that. It wasn't that big of the difference. And on the offensive side, like I said, the shooting percentage, field goal percentage, threes, and all that, Minnesota had the better shooting percentage. It just was the free throw discrepancy. And now my boy Sports Mark coming in telling me Jamal made 5 shots out the whole game and shot like 20 free throws. That explains everything. You shot 33 of them. He got 20 of them. Fuck. And I like Jamal, but damn, come on, dog. Y'all got to swallow that whistle, man. It's the fucking playoffs. The league is already soft as it is. So why you want the niggas to be even softer? Every time they throw their hand up, you gonna give them a call? You can't be that, man. Come on, man. Let me be a referee for a series. I'll be quick to tell a niggas Debo style. Stop being a bitch and come on. Unless you're on parole or probation, nigga, bitch, you coming and I ain't calling that foul, bitch, unless I see blood like we had to go through. You all these tick attack files and all this bullshit trying to bait a nigga to, and I'm tired of y'all talking about shit when everybody do it. So leave Shay the fuck alone, man. When everybody do, y'all want to say when James Hall had that 8-year run doing that shit, swooping under niggas' arms and all that, but he cold. He better than Jordan. He the best. He the best person since Jordan I seen score the ball. That's so stupid. Boy, y'all niggas is crazy. But y'all won't kill Shay, huh? Told y'all niggas don't keep the same energy. And that's the only thing I don't like about y'all, bro. Everybody ain't the same, bro. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody see shit different. But I'm mad about the people that don't see the shit the right way. But then they get on here like they do and then hit you with that bullshit because he don't do no wrong. Oh, it wasn't his fault. Nigga, yes, it was. Let me see. McDaniels put Joker. It was fun as fuck. The Joker is kind of dirty. He smacked McDaniels in the face. He wanted to smoke after. Hey, let me tell you something about that. Joker not a good clean player, dog. I seen this dude in action. Just like he be doing some shit like your boy try to get away with against Charlotte and Orlando when Miles Bridges tried to get up and he tried to hit that nigga in the jaw, but he caught himself. But that nigga really swung. But that nigga and he tried to use himself to get up off this man's jaw. Let me tell you something about the two errors. The bench would have been clear, nigga, in our era. That's just fuck it. Let's just go there first. Cause ain't no man about to do no nigga like that in that era. No, my man, I ain't never seen that. If a nigga do that to you in our era, nigga is strong. A nigga do this, nigga is strong. Nigga do that, they ain't even gotta touch you. They touching themselves. I mean, fight, but what's up? I just don't know, though. Like, these niggas get paid too much money to be worrying about some old pussy ass fine with your manhood on the line. I'm gonna put that in my next ball. I swear to God, I'm gonna start back right. I be coming with some shit I be thinking about, but damn, sometimes I be forgetting that shit when I don't be around no pen and pad. But that was a nice little ball, but don't steal my shit, y'all. I'm just letting you know I be coming with them gems. But man, them niggas, man, it's fucking hoes, man. And then they announced that shit. Joker got a triple double. Oh, Joker been triple double third quarter. Man, the game still going on. What if he lose? What the fuck a triple double mean now? You blurting that shit out, fucking up the game, stopping the game, and all that for a fucking triple double. Like these niggas is. No, I can't imagine because them niggas too soft. And the role player gonna rat. He gonna get him suspended, and KD gonna go to a burn account and talk about it. KD ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna go to a burn account and talk about it, and a role player gonna per that. You see what he and get the man suspended. Them niggas ain't built like that. But see, when the nigga do it to them, now they want to play victim. When you been doing it this whole time, your whole career, I done caught on to what you doing. Now you manipulating, and I learned how to manipulate from you. Now all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. Oh, this shit don't work. Oh, we done seen it enough now. But it's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. That's what I tell them. You hear me? To their face, too. But Kevin Durant, I don't know. I don't think he's going to play a game, too. I've never been to social media yet. Far as YouTube, that's all I really be on. I done deactivated. I ain't deactivated. I didn't erase Facebook, Instagram, all that shit, Snapchat. Cause we ain't come up on that shit, man. I'm just being real, man. YouTube is fine for me because music, movies, and this way the real content at. But you do have a lot of niggas on here that be capping those still. I just don't fuck with them, dog. It's my preference. I ain't worrying about it. I'm not in your lane. You do what you do. Whatever you do, don't make me shit. You know what I mean? To put money in my pocket anyway. So I'm not the type of be out here looking for I like doing this shit because I like spreading a message and bringing awareness. That's it because of what I've been through and I know is a way more bigger problem than what we think it is. But sometimes we just be blind and don't want to open our eyes to see it like shit like this. You know they pushing this shit, but it ain't right. But then again, shit, this all we got. So I gotta no, we ain't gotta do a motherfucking thing. We ain't even gotta support that shit. Just like if something ain't right with you or some don't like if the food ain't good, you ain't gonna go keep eating that shit knowing it's making you sick. Come on, man. Stop letting these people throw this shit in our face and act like we gotta keep fucking accepting that shit like it's cool. And everybody got a voice now. I heard of that. I had downloaded, but I don't be on that bitch like that. The ticket had told me about that one. I ain't gonna lie. See, some niggas won't tell you shit. Ticket had told me about a lot of shit behind the scenes, but you know me. And then he always tell me, man, he's like, man, but you just too raw with it, man. You gotta. I say, well, if I can't be me, I ain't on that bitch. It's another reason why I back up off that, cause that's how a nigga told it to me. That's how a nigga was talking to me. He ain't sugarcoat nothing around there. Man, every time my mama used to talk to me, it wasn't no bad thing. It was always a fucking cuss word, though. Sit your ass down. Before you ass won't fucking eat around here. All that cutting up. Like it, dog, it was that raw. Like I don't know who made this shit so. And then y'all go sit in comedy shows and listen to these people cuss up a storm. But then you want to try to silence a nigga when I come on here and try to get my fucking point across. Man, kiss my motherfucking ass, man. I ain't no fucking buck dancer, no fucking coon. That like I said, man, niggas what makes you money don't make me shit to feed my family. So I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I do it because I love y'all and I do it because I'm woke, nigga. That's it. Other than that, I'ma call it what how I see it. I ain't coming on this bitch trying to earn no money. I get no money. I ain't that ain't what's my fucking goal. I go to work for that. And my job pay me good, so I don't be tripping off that. I ain't about to go crazy off that. I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to eat. I ain't the type to hold a motherfucker back. I ain't no gatekeeper, nigga. That what you call a fucking gatekeeper. Like there's a lot of people, dog, that say they be want to see you with it, but them motherfuckers don't want to see you with it, and they be right here. But if you don't know how to read the play, how the fuck you gonna know? That's why I'm glad I'm happy and I'm glad I'm where I'm from. Cause if I was from anywhere else, I wouldn't be noticed. I can't see it. And then when you go deal around with them type people, cause everybody like that ain't from where I'm from. But where I'm from will teach you that because that's how they come. You feel me? But then when you go real around a real executive and big name people, you be like, man, they more nigga than fucking Johnny. They more nigga than Bam Bam I hang with. But they just doing it the legal way. Come on, man. But then you'll still go fuck with that, knowing it ain't the right way. Now when you went too deep, now you can't get yourself up out of that shit. Go listen to that. I got the keys, the keys, the keys. I got the keys. Listen to Jay-Z part. He tell you everything you need to fucking know. But nigga don't be listening to the message. Nigga miss that motherfucker. He tell you. It ain't the only song he told you neither. So don't act like, oh, yeah. Boy, listen. I pays attention. I just don't be out here with all that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cause guess what? I'm just preparing myself in case the shit do pop off. You hear me? I ain't lying. And I hope it never do, but you never know the way the world going. You never know the way the world going. You'll never know the way the world going. So I'm just saying, like, man, when you dealing with people in those type of high power places, you can't let them change you because remember that's your talent. People always say, "Oh, we getting shortchanged. We always getting shortchanged." But look, we shortchanging ourselves because guess what? We the ones scared to go do our own business because of what we know and what we got ourselves into and what we signed on those contracts. What a fucking NDA for that? What you need an NDA for? Man, thank you, man. Oh, that's just to protect you doing. I ain't protecting that, nigga. You know you doing some fucked up shit, so you don't want the people to sue you. And half of the shit y'all doing be so fucked up, you gotta drug a motherfucker to get him to do it anyway. They ain't on them dudes on with conscience, and y'all know that shit. So stop playing with me with this shit, man. This shit deeper than that, and y'all know it. But nigga ain't gonna sit here and tell you that. Nigga gonna still think you want you to be feel like, oh, that's the way they want you to go. That's the real world right there. Go be a singer, go be an actress, go be a movie star. Well, when I was coming up, everybody was saying police, doctors, and lawyers and shit. Now nigga won't be all the other shit besides that. And we lacking that right now. Even sports players, they went back to school and got degrees and they did certain things. And you'll be like, damn, dog, what the fuck? And you be like, man, look, man, I gotta think about this shit after basketball, football. I could get hurt today or tomorrow. And then what? We don't have to make money. You gotta always have a backup plan. And one thing I noticed about this new era, they never have a backup plan. That's why they gotta do shit for so long and hide they try to hide their flaws, but that's when the flaws really come out. And the more they get exposed, because now we find out you niggas was gatekeepers. Now we find out you really whole ass niggas, thinking the booty ass niggas at that, and then you trying to be on the cover that are coming out the closet. Bitch, nigga don't want to hear that. Nigga, it's too much shit going on. And that's why you just flying under the radar, just flying under the radar. And there's another thing you got to think about. Why when everything really do hit the fan, we gotta be the guinea pigs to do the downfall when it be way more niggas than that. But you in that bitch acting hard. You in that bitch acting hard like a motherfucker, knowing you crying like, oh, bitch, mm-mm. Don't do it. You got money? And then the first, oh, that ain't the reason why they locked him up. They locked him up because he was suing the liquor company. Woo, woo, woo. That could be the case, but that's still on that neglect of what we saw on that fucking camera and what be going on at these motherfucking she parties, you understand? That's all we talk about. I don't give a fuck about no liquor, what he going through with the liquor. That's all on him. He didn't want to say he a savage. He untouchable. He can do what the fuck he want. He got money. Once you put a target on your back, you know them people don't like that talk. That's why you, if they feel like you're a threat, they gonna put you down. They gonna put you down. That's why you ain't supposed to sell out in the first place. You'll never be bigger than them. But if you help your people grow, you help another motherfucker grow. You get your numbers up the right way instead of selling your asshole and selling out. I don't know what else to tell you, big dog. What you want me to tell you? You want me to feel sorry for you because your asshole bleed? Nigga, you got me fucked up, what? You want me to feel sorry because you made your old lady go up in there and take all that meat and now you riding home? Oh, can't trust this motherfucker. No, you decide to bring your family into that life and bring them into that party. You had opportunities to say no, like Cat, but B done told you. There's so many people done told you they went to these parties and say, oh no, went to this room, went to that room, but you stupid motherfucker still don't want to believe the hype. So why you think Diddy say, wait, Brian at? Put Brian on the phone. And LeBron would, well, that nigga That was a goat smile. That's the only time I seen you was a goat. That nigga was happy to call Brian. Oh, Brian, did he watch? Did he watch? What the fuck you want my son for? Nah, that shit don't go like that, homie. Mm, you gotta read between the lines, man. Ain't that much money in the world. No, 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 man. You tell me niggas ain't right. Meek Mill's on the tape crying and hollering and shit. Man, come on, he niggas on they ain't Meek. Boy, stop it. Boy, nigga heard that tape. Nigga heard that tape. And nigga, I don't give a fuck, boy. Nigga, you dog, this nigga been more than Justin Bieber and Usher for the longest. And Usher, your stupid ass gonna get up there, man. I ain't never seen nothing. They ain't never did me nothing. Kevin Hart done already spoiled the story. Talking about the cereals in the bed and all that, bitch. And you steady lying, bitch. That's what I'm saying. We just built on lie after lie. Man, if you like that, you like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's cool to come out. But see, in our area, it wasn't cool to come out. That's why nigga was hiding and coming in the closet and staying in the closet. Now it's cool to be like that. And listen, ain't nobody mad at that. They done already made it cool. They done passed the law. So why still hide it? That's all I'm saying. To me, that's wrong. Cause what if you got that shit and you around here passing it, causing all this fucking good water? Niggas gonna be mad with you, man. And you got the influence because you got the money, dog. I done seen motherfuckers go days get took going to these parties, and now the nigga ain't coming home, man. Nigga done took more days, man. Shit, you let her go to the concert, fuck. And I don't look. If it's easy to get it, man, you can have her. I ain't about to be out here with all that, man. I ain't lying to you, dog. For real, for real. Go ahead on, take her. She where you won't be at. But we never had nothing going. We ain't never built nothing really. So, eventually it's gonna fade off. And well, nigga, dog, me and my cousin just had a conversation. And he was talking about motherfucker be pussy whipped. I said, boy, nigga still be pussy whipped? Like, where they do that at? Like, it's 2026 and a nigga still pussy whip? Like, nigga still use that word? Man, they got me fucked up, boy. No, no, no. I can't get it. I ain't even buying that word no more. Cause guess what? Ain't that much pussy whoop in the world when I'm the only one putting the weight. And I'm the breadwinner. You can miss me with that shit out the back. Like I've been like 2026 too. I ain't rocking like that. I never did rock like that. But then when you young and you gotta think about it, I dealt with older people and I know what he meant when he said it because I went through those stages. But then the older you get, that's all the thing I was trying to get at. Like at this stage, niggas still be doing that. But then you gotta think, they ain't had no guidance and no leadership like we had to tell us about that shit. So it's easy. That's why you had Trouble lose his life for going by a female house. You had Modri lose his life for with the money Maya and getting set up by the female supposedly and all that dumbass shit. Like you got a lot of shit that's going on, dog. And and they got bitches all in it. I'm talking about all in it. What's up, Alex, baby? What's up? You ready for the Go Big Blue, baby? Football season almost here. We almost in the building. See what we gonna do, man. Who our head coach is, man. I don't even know how our head coach is. I gotta get back in it. See, I'm just get back in the groove of thing. I did it like my third or fourth day in a row, trying to bring some content and just get back in the groove of thing. Like I told you, I'd be all over the place because once I go to thinking, my mind don't stay the same. I just go to talking about the shit I'm thinking about because it always have something to do with what I'm talking about, but then it'll be a different scenario. It might not be dealing with sports, it just probably be dealing with real life type shit because everything that you deal with is like a brotherhood and a real life type shit. So you learn it from these mistakes that you make, and then you see other people go through. You learning how to navigate through friends and knowing who fake and who real and who gonna be there and who not gonna be there. Even dealing with family members. When Katrina hit, it taught me a whole lot. You understand? And then I do miss home, but then I'm like, damn, I'm doing way much better out here. And then when I'm around them, it's cool. I'm enjoying myself, but it's just the real life going on. And it's always something. And that's the only thing I miss because my family, we real family oriented, and there's always something going on so that keep us together. That's what I miss about it. You know what I mean? I love them, and I know all. I wish all of them well. And I know they're doing well, but I had found my niche out here, Cause this where my kids at for one. So I can be closer to my kids. And then I just say, man, look, there's more opportunities out here than to going back to that small city. So from time to time, when I get homesick, I just take my time and I go down there, and visit from time to, but always on New Year's because that's my dad's birthday. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And on the holidays, certain ones, it depends on certain people' birthday parties I can make. I still go home. Like, I lie to you and say I'm not homesick because I am. I do miss home because ain't no place like home, though. But I just ain't want to leave like that. And I ain't want shit to be in those type of circumstances to the point where, a nigga couldn't help himself and everybody had to start over. Saying that shit, it just made me think a different way too, like got me out that mentality that I was in. That's all I needed to see. And then what tripped me out, bro, people that was just trying to kill up each other before the storm hit was in Houston get like really hanging together, like trying to come together. Man, you see my people, seen the kid helping people. Like it wasn't that, man. Like so that would put in my mind, man, we could do that shit when they trying to kill us and everybody know what happened. That like I'm like, why the fuck we can't come together when they ain't trying to do it? Like then I just want to think it. So I was like, I can't go back down there and be hanging around the same people, because that's the same people you're gonna be running into. That's the same. So sometimes you gotta be willing to elevate, evolve. So that's what I chose to do. You know what I mean? And what works for me don't probably work for you, you dig? So that's what I chose to do. I wanted to do that because I seen a better life and I seen it work. My grandpa, my great grandpa, my father was a cab driver, he was a welder. Like working, what hard. We had food, we had everything we want, we wasn't hurting. Nigga, we was happy. Nigga, like I said, we was always family oriented. That's all I ever wanted. And it felt like I've been chasing that since I had it. But one thing I learned in life, you can't have what your people have it. If you can't, because it all start with building the right foundation. And it ain't like you pimping that you got people to do this or do that. No, you just get people to believe in what they believed in the whole time, but they just can't, like they can't say it like you. They don't have enough heart to say it or put it out there and be like, then when they hear what you talking about, man, I be thinking about that shit too. Well, I want you to do something then, man, let's put shit together. And that's how you build relationships, you know what I mean? The closed mouth don't get fucking fed where I'm from. So when you see people doing something and it's intriguing and you feel like that's what you like to do, man, go ask questions, man. Don't be scared to ask questions. And that's where I think my people lag at and we fall short at because we be scared to ask questions. 18 months on probation. I heard of him, Kyle Whittingham from Utah. And Utah stayed with a nice team. But that's basically how that shit went though. So LeBron, you can't tell me about you had it hard, you was a single mom and all that, man. We've been going through that shit since the 70s and 80s. You know how many times we heard that story? I'm just being real, like you nobody one thing a nigga told me too, man, this shit is a fucking rerun. Everybody go through the same shit. But it's the ones who want to be great. It's the ones who put the work in. It's the ones who will get it. You know what I mean? Not the ones who sit there and think you're supposed to give it. But that's the difference. So about to be 3 hours. I'm about to charge this phone up. And then I'm mad, man. I thought I messed up my life, man. See, I'm gonna stop talking about your little jink ass. Every time I talk about your little jink ass, something happened, bro. I think you put a hex on a nigga. I don't believe in voodoo, but I'm from where the shit at. And that shit is real, but I just don't fuck with it. You understand? But let me tell you something. You need the voodoo and put that patch right there. Go take that hat from the Pope he be wearing and put that bitch right there, pin it right there. Start calling you Pope James. You hear me? Cause your ass, bro. You when you fuck up a good product, bro. Like Mel told them on Baby Boy, guns and butter, you bitch you. You don't fuck up a good product. You understand? You let it go, and you evolve with the product. You don't hold a product back and act like your system is the end all be all when we all know your system never did work. It takes a team to win. It's not I. It's not I. And ever since you came around, it always been I. What I did, what I had to come through, and what I struggled with. Like you, the only one, or you, the first nigga in the history to go through something like that, bro. Nobody ain't feeling sorry for you no more. Nobody never did. You ask me because I went through the same struggles. I just wasn't fortunate to make it. But guess what? I'm gonna get my life up. I changed my life for nobody because, like I told you, my people were straight. All my people right now homeowners. I'm the only fuck up that was out here. You dig? And I ain't scared to say that. Why I'm getting my shit together now. And it is what it is, my nigga. A lot of people don't want to tell you the truth, but I am. I'm good though. Ain't nothing wrong with me. And everything is up in this stuff. So I'm just doing it the right way now. Fuck, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. You doing it the wrong way and you still getting your ass wet. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. Because I told you, cheaters never win.